Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents our Wednesday night game of TORGanized play. Before I hand this off to Rod to jump us into tonight's game, I will do my typical shout-outs. First and foremost is Roll20. Allows us to share that nice artwork in the middle, as well as the cards laid out there for you. And also allows our players to have some situational awareness of the situation that they find themselves in, whether it be good or bad, mostly bad. Also, I'd like to give a shout out to Hero Forge. Hero Forge is a website that allows you to create custom miniatures, any posability you'd like, with equipment, anything from sci-fi to fantasy. Click on it. If you're a subscriber to them, you can create a digital version you can use in your digital games. Another shout out is to GUICube. GUICube is a world created by the company several years ago, kind of a 5th edition fantasy style world that has been expanded upon by the community over the last several years. If you haven't had a chance to check them out, they just finished a huge Kickstarter not too long ago, so go check them out at GUICube.com. We have two actual sponsors. First and foremost is W Energy. W Energy is a good manufacturer practice certified product that is formulated to give you focus without jitters or crash. Has no calories, no sugar, and no fillers. If you use the code ROLLHITDIE at checkout, you'll get 10% off your purchase, and you can find them at w.gg. Second sponsor we have is Humble Bundle. They are a website that sells games, ebooks, software, and other digital products. Their mission is to support charity while providing awesome content. If you use the same code, ROLLHITDIE, it lets them know where you heard about them from. Last but not least, if you're watching us on Twitch, we have a few things to take into consideration there. Most important, of course, is down by our bio. You'll see two links. The most important link, of course, is Extra Life. Click on it. It'll take you to their website and allows you to give to the Children's Miracle Network and the children's hospitals at any point in time throughout the year, when you can and when you'd like to. Down below that, of course, is our website, Roll Hit Die. Marcus has been working on that. There's some stuff from our Saturday games or Sunday games, and he's working a few other things in there. But his pride and joy, of course, is the shop. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, go in there and get you some Roll Hit Die swag, which will have the symbol in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, or some other things from our previous games, such as Army Corps or our Vampire the Masquerade game. So go check out the website and see what we have. And last but not least, on Twitch, you'll notice down below by the chat bar there is a bubble. We call that a chaos bubble. The longer you watch us consecutively or involved in raids and other things that are involved in the algorithm there, you'll collect points. Those points can be spent to cause chaos in any of our D&D style games. The only thing you can spend the points on for TORGanized play is to add a plus or minus 2 to a roll for a player. If you spend it on anything else on TORGanized play, they will not count. So remember, only a plus or minus 2 to the player or the game master. With that, I think that's it as far as I'm concerned. Mark, do you guys still have your little shout out to give?
Oh yeah, no, we dropped the second part of I think it was Pan Pacific yesterday, and off we went. We'll be doing that next week as well, recording tomorrow, in fact. So yeah, Delphi Council debriefings are up and running, and if you have any questions, we very much enjoy getting emails with your questions, and we'll discuss them at length and give you all three of our opinions, which are typically not the same. So send us emails at I never remember the email address, so I gotta go look it up. There we go.
TORGDCD@gmail.com.
Thank you, Jim.
Yep.
I'm not the one that says that line on there, so I don't remember.
One more time, Jim.
TORGDCD@gmail.com.
Torg. You got cut off a little bit. TORGDCD@gmail.com. Yep.
Excellent. All right. So without further ado, Rod, take it away.
Yeah, sorry, I was a little distracted. This is situational awareness of the situation. I'm still working that out. That's like saying I'd like a pepperoni pizza with pepperoni. Still
extra
pepperoni.
Just it's okay though. I'll let it go sometime. Don't know when. Maybe today. I'll forget.
Probably not.
Seems less likely. If I recall correctly, when we had left off, you guys had just finished dealing with everything on the train.
Yeah, we stopped the train from going boom.
Yes. There were a couple of folks who were on there, and they were basically trying to get you to turn Ryuichi Kanawa over to them, or whatever information you had, et cetera, et cetera. you may recall, and I do have a little bit of the box text. Let me see where that is. Oh, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Yeah, we're live. Hey, little buddy.
Yeah, it looks like a good distraction.
Yeah, hard not to be. See, you're on camera, Luke. And he knows when he's on a phone. Yeah, wave. Say hi.
Yeah.
See people wave.
Wave.
Wave,
Hey.
buddy. Wave, Jace. He's like, that's. Oh, okay, we got a little bit of one. So, I'm on the stream. So we had Kano himself gave you a mission, which was to find Wu Zhangyuan and prevent him from selling the data that he has. He wants you to bring him the data.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.
Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't.
Bye-bye.
There you go. Bye-bye.
So we need another person to play, right?
Yeah, I don't know if you're ready.
Eventually.
By the way, we found out he's a lefty, or we think his mother says he does everything with his left hand, so she thinks he's a lefty.
That's the correct way to do things.
No, it's not.
Burn the witch.
Yes, it is.
Now, he also...
How hard does he throw a baseball?
And that's the thing that we're talking about. We have a couple of squishy little Braves baseballs, and he loves to pick them up and throw them around the house and chase them down. And my daughter and son-in-law have said, yeah, we're going to, how old does he have to be in T-ball? And I'm like, 6. And so they're like, yeah, we're going to put him in that. And my wife says to me,
Years. 6
Yeah.
years.
6 years old, yeah. He has to be 6. And says, what would you do? What would you do if you ever, ended up playing for the Braves? I'm like, are you kidding? First game out there, I'd cry. It'd be awesome. But we'll see. Could be a southpaw.
My son is lefty, but he does everything else where he has to aim or throw or whatever. He does it right-handed. So it's not always the case.
That's kind of odd that he ends up like that. Is the
Dominant eye is dominant eye.
See, the really cruel joke, Rod, would be what happens if he goes and plays for the Mets.
Oh.
Or the Phillies.
Right.
I'm at the point where the Mets I've always hated on general principle because they deserve it, and everyone should hate the Mets. No questions there. Everyone knows that. This is the truth. But those Phillies, man.
We already know what would happen.
I'd root for him to get traded.
No, the answer is he would go to games with his Brave shirt on underneath his Phillies shirt while his son's pitching, and then while his son's not pitching, or while his grandson's not pitching, then he would just be wearing his Brave stuff.
All right. Sorry. All right. I am hopefully done being distracted by babies and others.
No, it's going to happen
this
for years
time.
to come.
For this session. So you're basically told to get to Spring Tower, downtown Shanghai. You've arrived. I think I had told you last time that, the party should be, you should have a little bit of time. I reread my box text and information since the last session. And it turns out that the party is today. So we do not have a lot of time to set things up. And in fact, the party is going to be starting very shortly.
So we got wrong intel.
Yes. Yeah, that's what it was.
We'll go for that.
Yeah, you never know what the intel is on the street.
You mean somebody in Pan Pacifica was betraying us and giving us bad information? Man, that's a
Say it
surprise.
ain't so.
That reminds me, what cards do we have here? We have Seriously.
I thought we ended scene. Are we this low on possibilities? Because I've got 0.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
We crushed it, huh? Okay.
Those things kicked
Do
our
you
ass.
not remember the train wreck, literally?
Oh yeah, no, I'm just wondering if we got we didn't have any handouts coming from cards that were played?
No, that was just the mod deciding to bend us.
Well, okay, because I thought we had an escalation in one of the bad guys. Did we not have an? Was one of those bad guys not escalated?
Um, Escalated.
And
I didn't do the seriously card, if that's what you're
okay,
referring.
that's fine.
No, that's how they were all built.
No, if that's fine.
I thought it would be good enough. Um,
Yeah, that's what it was.
no, really, it's remember, you guys are only alpha tier and low alpha at that, right? Which means that a lot of this is a tough book for, hey, you only have up to 15 XP. There are parts of it that are really difficult, and I feel that train ride's one of them.
Okay.
We are the bad guys.
Right, that's why it's so hard because you're the
Exactly.
bad guys.
Yeah, that's exactly why it is. And we've
Mhm.
got that opponent fails out there on the table and that step A on the table that we get to have played for us at the first opportunity.
Correct. As soon as it makes sense, those cards will go off. For one for you, one for Robert. Robert's not here, so his step A will sit around. I think. Well, I mean,
Yeah, he's not here. That's
he's
I think
not.
that's just.
It is, but I'm trying to think if we end up in the middle of some place next week where it's hard to add him back. I don't want him to have to wait. So, would someone like to run Connor?
Well, I mean, we can figure out how to add him back. We just, he was in the head, or
All right, you're
he had to
saying
go
you'd
on.
rather not have access to his abilities.
I It always feels awkward to me. I mean, somebody wants to run Connor.
I have enough trouble remembering to say bite the leg.
I don't know that you do.
I
Feel that's
really don't. It's a lie. It's a lie.
all right. So it sounds like we have no volunteers then.
All right, game on.
So the deck will only look at itself then. All right. So your maglev train was not derailed. It will be arriving at Shanghai on time, exactly on time, because make sure the trains run on time. Pan Pacifica. I believe we have already finished doing the card thing.
I don't think we did
Nope.
because I'm at 3 and Tashiro's at 3.
I thought, oh no, it's Robert who has a dark past. All right.
Yeah.
Well, each of you go get yourselves a card. You can clear your shock. Is anyone wounded? I think you already did all your first aid rolls, didn't you?
We might have done that already. Yeah.
Yeah, that I think got done because I think the wound that I have is from prior to that fight.
I see first aid rolls in the chat.
Yeah. Hey, Rod, do you need to give us the macros again for getting possibilities, or is that?
Is
I don't
that
see them.
still not working?
I don't see it. I don't know if you have to reload it or something each time, or what the deal is.
I see it. You
You got to click on my. That's right. I keep forgetting. There you go. Yeah, it's there. I keep forgetting. I got to click on my token to see it.
If it doesn't work, then I would have to reload it.
Mm-hmm.
So did it work? That's the real question. Let's see.
I don't know. I just drew it from the right hand side.
Yeah, it looks like it's working. I was
It
able
worked.
to draw one.
Now we're recycling.
Did somebody take one they didn't mean to take?
No, I meant to take it. I'm just dropping it on the table for you to get rid of.
A Kano possibility?
I drew it. I used the.
Oh, you were testing.
Yes.
Got it.
I don't plan to recycle anything. Anybody got an idea card they want to trade?
No.
Because I like idea cards.
I got a flesh wound and a close call that I was going to dump one of them. So if somebody wants one of those.
You want a coup de grace?
Sure.
Here, take my coup de grace. I'll take your flesh wound. I just dropped it to the table. What's the close call? I don't know that I want your close call. Oh, yeah. I'll take the close call. Absolutely. Not that I have anything I can spend to make it work, but okay.
Well, yeah, there is that. You don't need to use the possibility to make a strength test, do you?
No.
Mm-mm.
Alright, I'll swap this out with you then. Take this instead. I'll take that back and just recycle and drop it to the
Is that
table.
the flesh wound?
Yeah. It's where you just make a strength test.
Hang on. No, that's okay. I'll keep what I got.
Alright.
I like automagical.
Okay.
So we're at the train station.
So yeah, we've arrived, and the box text assumes that since you have learned that the party is beginning, is tonight, right now, the box text assumes that you've already gone to Spring Tower.
Well, we would have, because
Absolutely. Like, oh shit, it's starting now. Let's go.
Spring Tower is an elegant 58-story glass spire overlooking Shanghai's downtown Lujiazui district. I don't know how to say that. The first 3 floors appear to be dominated by a multi-story parking garage, and in the front, a towering glass atrium featuring a fountain, palm trees, and 2 floors of balconies. Security here is tight. You see 2 security guards in the atrium at all times, one at the reception desk and another patrolling the atrium, front sidewalk, and elevator. Those are the guards you see. There are only 3 ways you see into the building. A pair of revolving doors that lead into the atrium, a metal gate leading into the parking garage, and on one side of the building is an emergency door hidden in an alcove. You guys are fairly good at scouting, so clearly you've already seen all this. That door has no handle, but is operated by a security panel. You do see the parking gate lifting automatically for tenants. It does appear unguarded. However, there are security cameras everywhere. In the atrium, on the building's exterior, and outside the garage. There may be others that you don't see. Those are the ones that you see. The building has no exterior balconies until the penthouse on the 58th floor. Above the parking lot, the sheer face is entirely tempered, electrochromatic glass panels.
so everyone brought their suits, right?
I hope so.
Shit.
As
don't
I
have a
did.
s- I don't have a suit.
Oh no, we got suits.
Yeah, we got them earlier, didn't we? For
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
You,
That
I
was
think you
the
got-
off the rack suit.
You did, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Got-
yeah, off the rack suit.
Everyone got an off the rack suit.
I'm not sure how great a condition it is on me anymore, but I have it.
Well, it's called style. So, it's either hey we sneak in the side door, or maybe we pretend we're guests because someone could hack in and get us on the guest list.
Once
I got to
you
get
the
access
building,
to
remember,
it.
You
Yeah.
got to get in the building to access the computer.
So what you're saying is,
Up about that.
In our box text reconnaissance, do we have any information on the delivery area, the docks, and the garage for the building?
That's the box text, but you can give me a find test since you're curious about it. See what you see.
I really ought to put a point in this.
Right.
I'm gonna help you with the find. Oh well, you rolled it.
I rolled it. Make your own find. I made it 10, so I mean,
Well, fine.
Okay.
maybe I find
Ha!
something.
Yeah, 10 is your basic standard success. I assume that's as good as we're going to get on the find check.
I don't know. Does anybody else want to make a find check?
I'll roll for the chance.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to do worse than Mike did.
Yeah, I did worse than Mike did. And I am trained in it.
Oh, well, all right, fine. I'll try.
Come on, Jim. You can get under a 2. I have faith in you.
Nope. Tied me.
Nope.
But that was a good effort, Jim.
Ah, way to
We got
go.
we got a straight build.
Oh, if he wasn't wounded.
And you would have been -1.
That's the I want to keep that wound.
Yeah, I know.
At this point, it's too old to fix.
All right, so we're totaling up to a 5 here. You're 10 and all their negatives.
It's not how that works, but that's
I
okay.
know it's not how that works. I do it here before I forget to do this.
But it's funny.
It is funny.
Hilarious.
So what we did, I hope, is Mazel Tov. We got that out of the way, and so nothing but 10s and 20s from here on out, right?
One hopes. You do see there is in the front of the building. The only thing that you really see is a delivery van. Appears to be some kind of pest control.
That would do. Do we see anybody in the van?
Assuming you are like what sneaking over to it to look, Mark. Why don't you give me some stealth?
I mean, I don't have to sneak over to it to look in the window.
I mean, you do if it's dark.
Well, and there's security cameras everywhere. We won't necessarily.
Yeah, I don't want to be seen.
I mean, the van's not rocking, so it's probably okay.
So it's okay
so
to
we
come
can-
and knock
Boom!
Yeah.
Wish I had a 1 in that. I don't. I'm untrained. Would have been better. That's a good success.
Yeah. So you get over there. It is empty. Now that you're actually up close to it, you can tell it looks like the vinyl logo that says Zhangxi Pest Control. Zhangxi.
Jiangxi,
No, it's ZHANSHI, and it's the
Zhangxi.
Zhangxi
Essentially,
Pest
yeah.
Control. It looks like the logo that's on there seems to have been recently applied over the remnant of a commercial truck rental logo.
Perfect. I'm gonna foil someone else's plans to get in here. Is the it's got a sliding door, like old school van?
Probably that would make sense to me for a delivery van.
All right, I crack that open, hop in, and wave my compatriots over to get in the van.
Yeah, give me the lock picking.
Okay.
Yep, you managed to jimmy open the door pretty easily.
Zero Cool's life of crime. Come on, get in, come on. Anybody driving? Or is that me too?
Where are we
I
driving?
can drive if you need somebody to drive.
Do you have any ranks in land vehicles?
Yes, I do. I have one.
Excellent.
Just so you guys are aware, this does talk about a lot of things that have to happen in this scene, and it means there's not necessarily a great deal of time for players to plan. So I have started a clock on my phone.
Shit, there's been zero planning so far.
I know, I'm letting you know, I've started a clock on my phone.
Okay,
Okay.
no, that's fair. So get everybody piled in. If there are any uniforms, we start putting people in uniforms.
I'm
Not
afraid there are no uniforms in here.
it's okay. And we're gonna drive around to the back side
The garage, okay?
and then back up to the loading dock, like we own the place.
No. There's the loading dock is inside the garage,
Okay.
so which has the gate, and the camera's looking at the gate. What would you like to do about those?
We got ball caps, anything like that? Sunglasses,
I don't know. Do you guys?
clipboard. I'm looking around the van.
No, the van did not come equipped to sneak you guys in. I'm afraid.
What is in the van?
Surprisingly, nothing. It doesn't look like they have any sort of pest control stuff in here. What can we do for a knowledge roll? You know what?
Evidence analysis?
Yeah. Give me an evidence analysis.
Anybody want to help with that? Or have ranks in it? I have a 12
Not if you actually want help.
Okay.
Oh, I'll help. See, watch this. Watch this.
Don't
Hold
bite.
on.
Don't bite the van.
I'm gonna.
Bite the van. Come on.
Don't
Bite the van.
Don't
Oh,
bite
it's
his.
so close.
Look at that.
Don't-
That was close.
Don't
That's
bite
close.
his hand or his head.
You
or
wanted
any
to
of
help. I appreciate the. Is anybody else attempting to help?
I mean, I could try it, but I'd do worse than Mike.
Okay, I'm. Here we go. There's a 12. Do we feel a good is enough, or do we want, or a regular standard is enough? Do we want to get a good?
I think a standard's probably good enough. So there is evidence of like spraying canisters and stuff like that, but you guys are not getting any strange odors or stuff like anything else, which means that either they're really good at keeping the van clean, or you know canisters that they've taken with them may not have actual poisons in them. You will also notice, and this definitely stands out, a couple of speed loaders, for loading magazines.
Yeah,
What most people call a clip instead of a magazine.
speed loaders. Yeah, no, I'm pointing out the fact that as we're pulling up to the cameras or coming around the corner, that this van is not a bug. It's some kind of something else. My guess is someone is getting ready to install poison gas into the HVAC or something like that.
And you want me just to drive this right up to the gate?
Well, I don't know. I mean, that's the only thing I got. You got it something else? We got a clipboard? Something. I mean, we got it on the list.
They may have taken the clipboard with them if they went in.
There's no clipboard up here on the dash.
You know what?
Nothing
You know
in the
what?
glove
I got
box.
I got my cyber deck. I'm gonna have my cyber deck screen up. And I'm gonna quickly, hastily open up a spreadsheet or some other document like that, and we're gonna use that. Take your suit jackets off down to the t-shirt,
Oh
so we
yeah.
don't look like we're in suits.
Okay. So I'm not sure I understand what you're building on the deck.
I'm just building something to bluff like this is. Hey, it says we got to come clean this. I know they can't read it.
Oh,
and
you're
so,
trying to build a work order.
Yeah, just
Okay.
something to spoof to fake them out like I got to persuade them to open the gate so we can get inside. All I got to do is
Wait,
get inside and get
are-
access to an electronic terminal, and then we're in.
Are we trying to go? Are we trying to go into like the front door
No,
No,
the back.
he wants to drive into the garage.
or the garage?
Yeah, the garage.
Okay. You probably if we're doing any persuasion, you want me to do it.
Oh, dude, yes. But yes, okay. I swap seats with you.
Yes. Okay.
But I understand, Zotech, we got a work order that says we're supposed to be in here. Now, if we're gonna do like social media stuff, we can say that this is
Oh
just
no,
a cover.
we have
or
work,
if we're
we have work
bugs.
order. We have work
Okay.
order. Okay.
Okay, yeah, we have work
I'll
order.
take
right
off
here,
my
see?
jacket and tie it around my waist. So, work order. Okay. Got it.
I will aid in your persuasion. No, I won't. No, I won't. I'll keep my mouth shut.
Just tell them you're the company's utmost best at hunting rats. Hence why
Yes.
put
Yes.
over here.
Who better to exterminate than Lizard Man?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're basically driving up to where the gate is and kind of pushing a button to call someone on the.
I mean, unless it looks hackable, I'd rather not hack it on the camera. I'd rather let them open the camera for
You
us.
have to hack it on the camera, unfortunately.
Okay, then no, I'm gonna just sit back there and not help.
Okay. So then I assume, Mike, you're now in the passenger. You're
Yes.
in the
Yes.
driver's seat,
Mm-hmm.
right? You
Yeah.
push the button, screen comes on, a little light goes on. So you, Mike, would realize that Zaotech is on camera, and there's there.
Have
Yes.
work order. Kill rats.
Why do you have a second work order?
What do you mean?
Because the
What-
other guys are
did
already here.
Did Bob come by? We are here to help.
Many rats.
I am an expert rat catcher. And I'll give him the toothy grin.
Too many rats. The job's too big for one team.
You can give me persuasion. It's
Oh yeah, we got this.
seems a little
Look at this.
suspiciously.
Oh, look at that! Boom.
It is bugs, not rats. I don't know why they sent you, but we are not paying any extra. You work
Oh
that.
no. This is part of work order.
Mm,
No, you don't pay extra.
right.
This is service that we provide because we are a good team.
Did Bob call ahead and say he found rats as well as bugs? I don't know. I'm just a driver.
Your team is, you see him kind of look to the side, on the second floor. And then you hear a beep, and the gate kind of, right? It's not just a swing arm, it's the full gate,
Mm-hmm.
you know? And so you now have, you are now able to drive into the garage.
Tapping my fingers on the steering wheel, waiting for the gate to open up.
As you're driving.
Back in suits.
Oh, we want back in suit now? Okay.
We don't have exterminator gear here, so we can't actually be exterminators.
Well, they on second floor. We go get them.
Yes.
If we go with exterminator,
As
Or-
he's
or we
backing
go-
up,
or
Go
we go
ahead.
in as guest. You hack in. You add us to guest list.
okay, but I
just,
gotta
just
get
just
access.
look to see where
Yes.
the cameras are pointing, so I can pull the van up to somewhat of a blind
That's
spot.
yes.
Yeah, give me a quick evidence analysis. This is not a real tough
Yeah,
test.
that ain't gonna be me.
I can
No,
do that.
you're
I'll
looking-
guide the van.
Go ahead, Dan. Give me a roll.
You got it, Dan. You can do
Then
it.
let me help. I can help. I will help. I will guide the van. Yeah, see, I can help. I'm guiding the van.
Okay, well, I mean that's better than what I expected it to turn out to be.
There you go.
It's 3. You got 3 helps.
Yeah.
So
So, yeah, you're at a 13 total. So that's actually a good success because this was an 8. And you would see, like, the cameras, the way they have them, you don't think that there's a blind spot in here. Remember how the whole box security is tight? Now, you do suspect from the number of cameras that if they are not adequately staffed, you have time to get away with some shenanigans, right? But you still have it's a matter of time before things go sideways.
well, yeah, 'cause we already know that with the other team that's here. All right,
So I need Zaotek. You need to screen me because that door over there that we're gonna go through. Does it look like card key or is it just open?
Oh no, it's definitely going to be like a terminal.
Okay. So when we walk over there, I need you to stand this way so that camera doesn't see me when I pick that lock.
Oh, okay.
So I do need you have some pretty good cover, but I'm still going to ask you for a stealth test while you do your computers roll, Mark.
I have to do the stealth. Can someone else do the stealth who's helping, or are they just helping me?
No, because they're basically standing in front, giving you a cover so that you have something to hide behind.
Okay.
But you're the one doing the lock picking, which is why I was asking you.
All right.
Or you can
So
take a -2 to the lock picking and do the rolls at the same time. Probably the better way to go, right?
well, I'm okay doing them at the same time. Just saves time, right?
It does.
Okay. Do I have to do the stealth like a group stealth with a minus on it?
No.
So just a -2. Am I rolling lock
All
picking or
you're
am I
trying to do is to look like you're not lock picking the thing. That's why I don't need stealth from everybody. You said,
Okay.
hey, give me some cover here.
Well, so what do you want me to roll? Because I've got a point in lock picking, but I don't have a point in stealth, and stealth is 1 point lower.
You do it as a multi-action because you got to
Okay.
get both done.
All right, I'm gonna roll lock picking then.
Okay.
And I'll take a -2 on it.
Yeah, if you hit the lock picking roll, you've hit the stealth roll.
Do I want better? I got a 14 currently.
14 is only a standard success to kind of get in.
So anybody got a couple
let's
actions? We
see.
can get to a 20 if we got.
Lockpicking is dex based.
Well, you can't help me now. Oh, you're talking about cards? Yeah. Dex based.
That only helps on. Oh, yeah, lock picking is. It is. I was thinking.
Yeah, they're both decks. I have an adrenaline for you.
Cool.
Sorry, hold on. Let me stop you. Lock picking, that'll get you through the door. I thought you were doing a computers roll. trying to get into the network. My bad. You're fine with your 14 lockpicking. You're fine. You can get the door open.
Okay.
I don't know why I thought you were rolling computers. Just you know.
You're anticipating us finding a terminal after we open the door.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: the terminal, everything here, including this keypad, is hooked up to the security system.
Yeah, I can be in at this point, but we got a camera on us. I'd rather find a closet somewhere that's got something we can get into.
Okay.
Plus, the guys are on the second floor.
You know there are guys on the second floor, yeah.
I think we got to go see if we can find the guys on the second floor.
Isn't Luca on the second floor?
Yes,
He lives on the second floor.
Yes, yes.
he does. So we're through the door. What's beyond the door?
Here in the area where you had said you guys were going is going to be, kind of more. Thing is, I guess it would be a little bit of a delivery area, kind of maintenance here, probably. Still computers, but you don't have anyone walking around. So
Stairwells?
Do they have any uniforms around?
No, the guards do not leave generic uniforms laying around.
Oh,
Well,
I thought in like the maintenance area, is there
staff,
like
maintenance
staff?
uniforms, jumpsuits.
There might be
Cook's
some
jacket,
locker, stuff like
cleaning
that. Sure.
cleaning services.
Yeah, there's probably a locker with a single jumpsuit.
Oh, we got to put Zotec in the jumpsuit.
No, tail won't fit.
I'll cut a hole for you.
We give it to you
Okay.
because then you may get a little ignored as you are typing things
Okay,
around.
fine. I put the jumpsuit on
Okay,
over my suit.
of course.
Yeah. Do we have a stairwell in the area to try and head up to the second floor, or do we have access to the computers right here?
So you can see looking around, right? Even though this is a maintenance area, all the maintenance and stuff, it looks like the whole building is computerized. So, all of the utilities, etc. You can see there's like computer panels and stuff on one wall showing like all of that.
Okay. I'm gonna clip into the network, and I have two goals. One is to get us all added to the guest list, and the other is to get my name added to the staff maintenance roster.
It's going to be 2 separate tests.
I get that.
Okay. What do you want to do first?
Can I do them both at the same time? Because it would be like the personnel thing.
You can't multi action the same skill on a single roll.
Okay. Fair. Yeah. Let's get everybody on the guest list first.
Okay.
Would you like help?
Yes.
Are you trained in computers?
Yes, I
Yes,
am.
he is.
And since he's hacking, you're able to help.
No, we did this on purpose because the social media thing. He's
Because
gotta
the
learn.
social media, yeah, it absolutely did that.
Oh, you helped! Look at you!
Because I'm thinking at one point in this, there's going to have to be a computer roll done, and Zero Cool is going to be totally out of it, and I'm going to hit the hyper focus at that
You're
point and
not
get it up
wrong.
on it too.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I have said, by the way, I think I've said, I don't know if I've said this to you, but I have said it to others. Mike, you're one of the few modern day players I've seen who actually builds character, who doesn't pre-plan the build so much that they can't grow in game.
Oh.
Right?
It's more fun these days.
Yeah, everyone has a style. Most of us are, oh yeah, this is the thing I'm doing. Yours definitely grow more organically, which is why you have some of the weirdest ass PC.
They're so much fun. I mean, who would plan Bite the Light? Nobody would plan Bite the Light.
I totally agree. Totally agree.
All right, so I got a 22 to get us on the guest list.
Technically, you have a 23 because he was helping.
I put that in as a modifier.
No, there you go.
Oh, you did? Okay, I missed that. All right, so you are now all on the guest list. You can see as well that the guards will have access to that guest list. You also think that as you're in here, this is recording as there's like a change log that unfortunately you're not going to be able to hack.
Even with an outstanding?
Yes. Now,
Okay.
the good news is no one's going to notice unless they go look at it. That could eventually happen.
That'll happen after everything. After we blow
Oh,
up
yeah.
the top of the Nakatomi Tower. That's what happened. Oh, okay.
All right. Now you said you wanted to do what? What was it you were trying to do?
I want to put my name in the maintenance roster as a computer maintenance specialist.
Okay.
Does
Oh, I'm gonna help you again.
Zootech want to help
Oh,
again?
heck yeah.
Come on, man, 2 in a row.
Oh,
So close.
You are one away from an outstanding.
Really?
Yeah, it was a 12.
Oh, and it matters this time?
It might.
I got nothing for you.
Oh, Dan. I don't know if I want to burn it on that one. Oh, I definitely don't want to use a willpower on this. Because
Totally.
willpowers are actions for me. Crap. Hang on. I'll give you that coup de grace. Oh, that's Tashiro. That's me. I will give you. I'm going to give you a crappy card, Dan. Sorry.
I don't know. He was sorry to give you a good card there.
And
There you go.
It's something I'll
Outstanding.
hang on to until they need it.
Notice he said they need it. Remember that when you see
Yep.
that card come out.
Yep.
Which card?
You'll know it when you see it.
Okay. All right. So with your outstanding this time, you do have to hack into the system. You can easily add yourself because with your outstanding, you have access to all sorts of features in the security system in the building.
Nice.
Turning on and off cameras, alarm sensors, powers, elevators, etc. You could also, and I assume you'd like to, plant this, not plant, but reset the power on one of the systems, which is going to delay when the changelog reports changes.
Oh, absolutely.
It'll still be there, but you bought yourself time probably before anyone's even going to notice that changelog. It looks
Nice.
like it's going through some sort of routine update. Probably a firmware update or something like that.
Yeah, it's typical maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've put Ed Dillinger's name in there as
Yep.
senior computer maintenance tech. Okay, so if I've got access to cameras and stuff, I would like to cycle through the camera feeds real quick and try and find the other team on the second floor.
Okay.
And while we're doing that, try and map out where the closest stairwell is or elevator system that doesn't give us exposure to a bunch of people to go find them.
Yeah. So the good news is, right, with the party, there's an elevator not far away. You can basically set it where the elevator's not gonna open until like you get there and key in like a little pin. So you can have an elevator all to yourselves.
Okay.
Right? Go up to the 58th floor. You could register anybody you want as. Oh no, you've already done everyone as a guest. So that's piece of cake. It looks like you can see some of the gear on the second floor, but it looks like as you'll need to take a little bit more time looking because you don't see these guys on the second floor. They're not there anymore.
I would suggest we should lock down the elevators except for one. So when we go up to the top, that's the reason why you're there. If you're going to be
I like it.
Computer tech.
Yeah,
And that
yeah,
way
yeah.
it also, if they're in the elevator right now, locks them down.
No, but that's it. You don't see them in any of these.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the problem is you you don't have the full bank of monitors, so you got to go like one at a time
Hmm.
and kind of send,
And there's a lot of
ramming it
cameras. It's a
and
lot of
it'll
guessing.
get.
Do we
So
want to mess
I-
around with the second floor, or do we want to just hop up to the?
Oh, since we're under a timer, I'd say we just
Okay.
we hop up to the party, and lock down all the other elevators unless we key in the elevator pad. That way, anyone trying to get away too,
How many elevators are there for the top?
or trying to get in.
4 passenger elevators, but only one of them goes up to the penthouse.
Oh,
Okay.
There's
just
a
control that one
service elevator that would also go to each floor.
I'm locking down as Otech suggests, or Mike suggests, however you want to look at that. I'm locking down all of the elevators on different pin numbers,
Okay.
and everybody knows the pin number. I'm telling everybody the pin number so that we all can unlock them if we need to. But the point being is that if I need to spoof somebody, I'm like, yeah, I got to reset this or whatever, blah blah blah. And so every time I go over to an elevator and plug in, I have to put in a different number, and then it starts working again. So I can fake the move that I'm fixing stuff.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Balls, balls. Balls, balls.
Bye-bye. Bonks? Give me a bonk. Good boy. Noses? Come on. Give me no. Yeah. Oh, you're trying to say goodbye to the people over there? Oh,
Goodbye.
people talking, so he keeps trying to turn around and say goodbye. All right. Give me
He's easily distracted.
All right. Noses. Okay. All right. Go to mama. Yeah. Bye. All right. Now that's the last baby distraction. Okay, leave it.
For today.
Yeah,
Yeah, for today.
for today. So you have them all logged down. I assume because you have to keep explaining what a pin is to Zao Tech that you eventually just settle on like 4 zeros.
Yes.
No. Zotech's
Much-
computer literate. He knows what a pin is. He's good. He's got a rank.
Oh, what the symbols?
Yeah.
That's
Hit
it.
that symbol, that symbol, that symbol,
Yeah.
that symbol.
I
Okay.
just show him that he doesn't have to know what the numbers are. Just these.
And of
This
course,
is the order.
and of course, I will every symbol on. I think it's all the same, so it's okay. We're good.
Yeah, but it sounds like he understands. So.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking like you say, okay, the attacking snake for like number 5 and the running away snake for number 2.
Mm-hmm.
And rain coming down, that's number 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's more rain. So
Number one is the
one.
one is the spear.
Oh,
spear.
yeah, no,
Okay.
number one's a spear. Yes.
So attacking snake, running away snake, spear, and whatever else you
Teeth on its. The 3 is a teeth on its side.
A 4 is a hut.
a hut. There you go.
Okay.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Snake, spear, hut.
Yes, snake,
Yeah.
spear hut. Yes.
That's the code.
0 is a stone. You got a rock.
You could.
Clearly, enough
You could
snakes
go-
are coming, so you have to get the spear to protect the hut.
That's
Exactly.
right.
Yeah. Okay.
Snake, spear, hut.
I'm writing this down. Snake, snake, snake. I'm like snake, spear hut. Okay.
Is 2 snakes a problem? Does it have to be snake and rock?
Oh no. Snake is good.
Sneaky one.
They come in pairs.
Is it attacking snake or running away snake?
a
It's
sneaky-
attacking snake.
it's a
Oh,
sneaky
attacking snake, of course.
Yeah, that's 2s, right?
Yeah. 2s. Yep.
2, 2, 1, 4.
4.
That's our number. That's your number. 2, 2, 1,
Mhm.
4. Snake, spear, hut.
Snake, spear hut.
All right. So then you have that set. You suspect that the guards have like key cards that they should be able to override and still get up, right? Because you're kind of in the maintenance section, and well, they're not. But you've still, I think, locked the elevators on different floors. You said
Mhm.
so to bring any elevators down before they could go up. So you're probably okay. And you already delayed the change log, so it's going to be a little while before they even know what you're doing anyhow.
Let's go.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh yeah.
So we're all going up to the party.
I found this group of guests, and since I was going up, I decided to escort them up, but I have to fix the elevators.
Are you taking the passenger elevator up, or are you taking the service elevator up?
You said there was only one elevator that went all the way up.
I said there are 4 passenger
This is-
elevators, only one of which goes up, but there is a service elevator
elevator.
that hits every floor, including all the way at the top.
No, we take the passengers because if we're guests, we take the passenger.
Well, but I'm service, right? So I'm coming to fix the passenger elevator. That's why
Yes.
I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to take the service elevator up.
Okay.
So you're taking the service elevator and we're taking the passenger elevator?
No, I'm taking you
No.
up in the service elevator.
Okay.
And when we get up there, I
there's a
found this group
problem.
of guests that wanted to come up, and this is the only way I could get you up here, so I can fix the
I
other
got
one.
you. I got you. That makes sense.
So off we go.
Okay.
Hey, I don't care
And
what
we hope we
elevator
don't get
I ride,
shot
as
when
long
the
as it
doors
takes me to the
open.
party.
So you get up to the top. The service elevator opens. It is actually opening into basically a small lobby, right? Elaborate fresco, and the elevator, the service elevator, and even emergency stairwell are all kind of here. And you can hear some noise coming from inside. It sounds like there's a lot of people here. You hear some music playing. Lots of people talking. Right? Sounds like lots of geese honking,
Yes.
because that's the sound a cocktail party makes.
Mm-hmm.
Rod, could
Yes.
I have, in the process of coming up, could I have spoofed a work order? I'm sure I had, while I was poking around the security and whatnot, seen past work orders or whatnot. Is there a possibility that on the ride up I could have spoofed a work order that shows that I'm...
Well, if someone is a mastermind and you need to do that, then they can always say, "Hey, I'm glad you did that."
No, our mastermind is not here tonight.
Oh, is Robert the one who has that?
I think so.
Could I play,
If it becomes
play
necessary.
this?
If it becomes necessary.
Can I
Right
play
now,
the
when you
flashback?
come out of the elevator, right, you can hold on to this, Mike, because when you
Okay.
come out of the elevator, you
Okay.
do see a couple of folks who look like they are probably security guards, right? They have wires going up to the ear. They're kind of watching, mingling, etc. But none of them stop you as you come out of the elevator.
Yeah, because if we got in here, we already passed all the other security outside, so
Right.
we belong.
And they will see Zero Cool.
I know where the other elevator is based on the floor plan, so
Yeah,
I'm not
It opens.
looking.
It all opens right here in this
Okay.
area where you come out, all right in the same spot.
Yeah, thanks for the lift.
Oh, my pleasure. Sorry you had to wait so long downstairs. I'll get this fixed in just a little bit.
So what are all of you guys doing? I know what Zero Cool is doing.
Oh,
Well,
heading to the party.
yeah, walking towards the party, finding the first person carrying champagne glasses and grab one off the tray.
It's funny that you say that, because there are folks walking around with trays of hors d'oeuvres, people walking around with trays of champagne and things like that. This is exactly that kind of party. So you guys can easily move off into the crowd. It looks like the security guard is actually coming to speak to Zero Cool. I assume the 4 of you or the 3 of you are basically going to be like goodbye and leave him to his own devices.
I'll keep
Pretty
an eye on
much.
him, of course.
Oh, yeah. All right. Before he gets here, I do want to give you. I should have made this.
Hey, hey, Mike. If my cover is blown, we got to go into social media mode. Like, you got in, and I'm going to take a picture of you for your followers thing.
I got you.
And you know what I did
If you
not.
got a better idea, I'm all for it. But that's all I got. If it's needed.
All right, so I'm going to give you, and I realized this probably should have been a handout, but it didn't occur to me till just now. This should be a handout. So while I am building said handout, Mark, the security guard comes up to you. Why are you up here? You are not supposed to be seen by guests.
I'm sorry. I start pushing the button on the elevator and it doesn't do anything because I have it locked down. The elevator is not working, and I needed to. The quickest way to fix it is to come up here and do it here. I apologize, but your guests cannot get out of the building without this elevator running, and I didn't want anyone to know, so I came quickly to fix it as fast as possible before you had anyone call.
Give me a persuasion roll.
Crap.
Indeed.
You got this.
No, I don't.
You totally got it. You totally got it.
Wait. I'm not done.
Okay. You're setting my difficulty, by the way.
At least I had a good first roll.
You got this.
Me.
Does anybody have any cards to trade for that? Because 13's not super. I'm not comfortable.
Let's see. That's.
I have good
gonna
cards
do
at this
it.
time.
Unfortunately, I have pretty much given you or tried trading with you any card that would help you.
So Rod, if I played a close call at this point, could we do a little avoidance?
No, because this
It's
guy.
already going through.
Yeah, he was definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got an action or a supporter? Anybody?
Nope. Sorry, I have an adrenaline. If you wanted to run away from them, but you know.
No, that's. I guess we're gonna run with 13.
You got this.
All right. So then, I think what is it?
Oh, you definitely got this.
Yeah, he does. You
definitely have this.
You got this.
All right.
Oh!
Wait.
I have
You
good
have
news
it.
for you.
Oh, it's my opponent fails
Your
card.
opponent
Guys.
fails. Figure it out.
No.
I'm good with that. That's not a wasted use either.
That's
I should have just
awesome.
kept my drama card and remembered that
That's
too.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's why you were
Awesome.
spending the drama card. I'm like, oh man, him spending that's a win for me.
Ah,
either the
crap.
drama card or that. In this case, it was both. So
I
that,
totally forgot that was out there for me.
I was gonna say I didn't think about it till after you'd already rolled for the drama, so that's why I didn't say.
Yeah,
anything.
but if the roll failed at that point too, then it would be you still have that opponent fails
opponent
out
fail
there.
could
But
be used for something else.
yeah.
Wait,
No, that's
you know
cool.
what? Trying to keep an opponent fails around.
Probably would have been a good idea.
You don't want to die with a grenade on your belt, so it got used.
Yep.
I'm good. I'm happy with that use.
All right. So he kind of.
Which means I have a good success.
You have an 18. Yeah. He goes. Very well, but be quickly.
Yes, indeed. So I'm gonna reactivate that elevator,
Okay.
send it down and write it down a little bit. Take off the jumpsuit, muss my hair, comb it over, and then come back up.
Okay. All right. Well, while you are doing that, what is everyone else doing? You probably know what's going on around you.
Is that we had a picture of the doctor? We're trying to find out, is he here?
Who is going to be here? It does look like he's probably mingling with a bunch of people. And assuming you guys look around, there are going to be a couple of rooms that it's probably worth telling you about.
Mm-hmm.
Who is it that's kind of giving the whole place the once over?
Who has the best find at the moment? I'm at a 5.
I'm at a 6 with trained.
That
Dan,
looks like
you
he's
win.
the best.
Your
Gotta
find
see-
is in an elevator
It's sure the pain.
coming down and coming back
Alright,
up. That's
I
funny.
will. Yeah, there you go. I
Dan
have
is the
no way of
best
fixing
because
that.
he has the
All
point.
right, so I have good news. Toshiro has gone and gotten himself lost somewhere in the pit now. So we know what he's doing. We know what Hero Cool is doing. What are the other two of you doing?
I'm Okay,
This is some good champagne. You guys had any?
we
what the
lost.
fuck
We
you
lost.
guys-
We lost another team. We know there's another team here. They're on the second floor, or we're on the
Were.
second floor.
They were, yeah, at some
Is
point.
there anyone else trying to pay attention to the doctor without looking like they're paying attention?
Give me a
Well,
fight.
makes sense.
Casual.
Yeah, they're kind of
They're
flying.
partying casual.
They're kind of like looking a little and then not looking and then looking a little, just keeping an eye on them.
Okay.
Essentially, like what we're doing.
I was, but there's just entirely too much eye candy in my.
Apparently. All right, you want to
And
find
free booze.
Free booze, lovely ladies,
Yes.
free food. Oh, were we supposed to be doing something here?
Wait, they're bringing me more food.
I like the little canopies.
That's right.
It's
Canopies.
like canopies, right? It's a
Does
little
it look like
can
the top of
that
a
has
jungle at all?
piece. All right, Hobeck, it's all up to you.
We're here for a reason. We're here for a reason, right? We had a job to do, right?
You didn't realize that this was going to be an episode of Get Smart instead of
Yeah.
Mission Impossible.
We all got into the party. We're like, fuck it, we're partying now.
Yeah, woo!
Missed it by that much.
Oh yeah, apparently I am getting out my Zuzu phone and going, hey, we're live here, even though the live doesn't actually do anything. I've got a little button I press and putting on says live, but it doesn't go anywhere.
It would have to record on the phone.
Well, yeah.
We can use that
Yeah.
later. That's okay.
So we have
it's B-roll.
We have
It's
Mini
just
Godzilla walking around the party with his phone out going, hey, we're live at this party we just crashed.
We didn't crash it. We're on the guest list, man. We're invited.
Invited to a party, swanky.
All right. So it sounds like no one's really noticing. There you go.
So, Rod, I was going to try to hang out around the person we were looking for and then see what he's up to and, quote unquote, stay close without being noticed that I'm staying close, if that makes sense.
Party casual.
Yes.
So
Yeah, about this time, Toshiro's out there on the dance floor with somebody.
Hero is doing a fantastic job of blending in.
Toshiro's doing a little Van Damme from Kickboxer. Just kind of dancing with the girl.
Nice.
All right. So, Jim, that's... I could see that being some stealth. Are you trying to eavesdrop?
I was trying to stealth a little. If I can eavesdrop, that's fine. But I'm, because I want to know if he's talking, because we're trying to stop him from selling something, right? So I want to see if he sounds like he's starting that transaction or if he's just mixing in the party, in which case then I would just kind of stay close and kind of follow him where he's going.
Okay. So we're going to have both stealth and find,
Check.
right?
So I can get even worse than my guests.
So which of those two is the lower skill?
Fine.
So you want to roll that with a -2 since you're doing two things?
Sure.
Hey, the
Let me
good
know
news,
when.
you guys have access to all your cards, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Such as they are.
Yeah, pretty much.
But as they are.
Oh, look at you.
Close. You're very close, Jim.
Fortunately, the adrenaline's not going to help my find.
Yeah, I think that's all I have as well, so I can't help you out with that. But hey, unlike the rest of us, you have a possibility.
I do. So, alright. But I don't
Join Team Zero Possibilities.
Jim, you also have an alertness, which you'd hear what's going on, but you might be...
Ooh, that's good, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it depends. What's your stealth?
My stealth is higher by 4.
You're fairly certain you're not going to be noticed. The alertness might actually be worth playing.
Alright, then I will play the alertness.
You mean something actually went well for us?
Don't be hasty.
So with your alertness, you can get close enough. He seems to be carrying on some very basic conversations, right? Not saying a whole lot, not committing to anything, literally just schmoozing. But what you do notice with your alertness is kind of a little almost like some sort of son of a bitch. Sorry, I got distracted. Skin flap or something else like that. And you think he actually has some sort of lifelike mask on or something that's camouflaging or changing his features. So he looks like Dr. Zhang Yuan. You don't think this is Dr. Zhang Yuan.
Okay. Then I will see if we can gather the team and let them know, so that we could perhaps leave this party and see if we can find the real one, because obviously he's not going to be in this room if he has a
body
double here.
All right, so Mark, it is about that time Zero Cool has gotten back up to the top floor.
Okay.
You basically had to, I think, probably since you weren't at the terminal, you kind of would end up having to leave the elevator unlocked.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll leave it. That's fine.
That it's repaired. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm cool leaving it unlocked and repaired. And if I try and avoid the security guards that were before, but if either one of them, kind of weird, looking like it was looking in the mirror.
Yeah, they're not really paying. You're dressed in a suit now, right?
Yeah.
Everyone is wearing a suit. You're all well dressed, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So maybe we'll check out these rooms and maybe.
Yeah, I'm heading into the party.
One other thing, I've also made the assumption, as being part of well dressed and trying to blend in, that we're not all sporting obvious weapons.
I never spotted
Correct.
Not obvious ones.
No.
Nope.
Yeah, that's like pistols and stuff that are going to be hidden. Sure, we're not talking rifles and large melee weapons.
You mean like the
My
axe?
great axe is not here. That's correct.
Yeah. I'm just making sure. All of a sudden, I was like, hey, I should double check that, make sure we're all on the same page. Because otherwise, I'm wearing a suit, but the great axe strapped to my back. Well, that they would take notice of. Worth double check.
I might have a throwing axe on me, but
Yeah, but that's inside your suit.
Yep.
Where you have to,
Exactly.
really
I
pull
mean,
it out.
half these guys in this party probably have throwing axes on them.
You're not wrong.
no,
Axes?
those are throwing knives.
Oh yeah, no, axes. There's certain Asian
Oh,
gangs
yeah.
that fight with hand axes.
Sure.
So there are probably several of them in here with hand axes underneath their jackets. So you fit right in.
Yeah.
What you're saying is we're at an underworld party? What?
There's probably somebody here from there, but even if it's not,
So
they got to represent somehow.
So Ed.
Ed.
Ed
Gillinger.
Ed Dillinger.
The guy's over there, but it seems like he got a flap. Maybe
Have you guys tried the champagne yet?
So
It's
he's-
excellent.
check out the other
Okay.
rooms.
Yeah, I'm looking around I'm trying to find maybe a remote viewing area, maybe some double glass, some two-way glass that I can't see through, that maybe he's looking through at us.
So
Or
you had actually gotten earlier the floor plan of the building.
Mhm.
So I'm going to tell you guys what all the rooms are now.
Oh, cool.
It's a large penthouse. It's basically the entire floor, and it's very nice. And while you are reading that, I'm going to go get myself some ice to go with my water because I am dying of thirst, and it's hot in Georgia.
I'm going to assume more than likely the study. If they're
Or
anywhere,
the office.
Well, I was saying a study, or I guess the office.
I would say the office. It's the door's locked, but yeah, the study. Colonel Mustard, study, lead pipe.
Yeah, it's a good place to do a business deal. I don't know if the terrace is private. It just says it offers a commanding view. It doesn't say it's private.
It also depends on what rooms people are kind of going in and out of.
Well,
Like I assume that people are on the terrace and they're in the pool deck and in
Yeah.
the living room.
Yeah. There's people all over the
You
place.
know, yeah. Is
the,
this
the bedroom, the office, maybe no.
the
but,
bedroom and the office are probably a no.
people in the study. I mean, is that unlocked and open?
It is open, right? Because
So then,
it's
yeah.
basically an open house kind of party.
So more than likely the office then.
No, the office that's a private office. That door it says is locked.
Yes, yes. No, we were thinking about okay, where is the doctor hiding
Where
out?
would I have a clandestine meeting with while I have a body double out in a party? A locked office.
He might be in the office watching what's going on.
And then we can approach him.
You know what? Here's the idea. If we assume, I'd like to make an observation of the double and see if I can identify whether he has a camera and a microphone on him concealed in some way, so that maybe as the double is moving around, the real doctor is watching what this guy sees.
Or maybe an
Because
earpiece.
I
So
think,
he
yeah,
can,
because I think if we talk to that guy and we tell him, hey, we know this isn't really you, we would like to meet with you because we have an offer, that it will get to him and we don't have to find him. He'll send somebody to bring us to him.
Okay. Give me
But
a
we
find.
don't all have to blow our cover to do that.
No, give me a find roll.
Okay.
it's a good find roll.
I'm afraid you don't see anything like that on him.
So
We might be looking at other cameras that are hidden. But if he's anywhere, he's probably in the office. So
Does he appear to be staying? Does doubles appear to be staying in the same area, or is he mingling?
No, he's mingling. He's moving around.
We could. What do I have?
telling you, let's cut to the chase. Go to the office. You know we're
I
headed
mean, I
there.
can. If you want to pick the lock, if you want me to get the lock open, I can get the lock open.
Mm-hmm.
What do you from Nile or something there, Mike?
Apparently,
Though I
Knowing
don't.
the layout that we saw the layout of the penthouse, is there a way to slip away towards the office and there's going to be guards on the door?
No, there were no guards on the door. The guards seemed to be kind of mingling in with the crowd and stuff like that. But you'd have like you did earlier, right? The same, hey, I'm trying to roll stealth at the same time. I'm testing both skills on the same roll.
Do I have? Do I still have access to the security systems, like Wi-Fi
So
connection?
the security system was for the building, not for private residences.
Okay. Now that I'm up in the private residence, is there a way to connect to the system and hack it so I can have Wi-Fi access to the security systems here?
Well, if there are, they're probably in the office.
Okay, so my connection's still in the office.
Yeah, probably.
Uh,
you can do it.
well, if that's what we want to do, let's go do it.
Yep.
Okay, let's go Let's go pick the lock on the door.
well, I mean, what's your stealth?
I got a 9 untrained.
Okay, I
But
have 9
I
lockpick.
I need the same person doing both skills.
Yeah, I have a 9 lockpick trained and an 8 stealth untrained, but I also am currently under a multi-thread, so I don't take the -2.
Oh, yeah, there is. That's
Go.
important.
Do your thing.
All right, so I will give you the lockpick.
And I have for you an adrenaline to see if you need it there.
13 for the lockpick, and stealth would be a point lower, so it'd be a 12 for the stealth.
Okay.
Do I need a little higher?
Nope, that is enough to get the door open. So you guys are able to kind of slip in.
All right.
Is it everyone going in or just the two of you?
I will, as I go to open the door, grab Zyotech and pull him in with me.
So
No. The computer guy.
No.
Not the.
I'm
Not
grabbing
the,
you
okay.
and pulling you in because there's somebody
Oh.
in there. I'm going to make it seem like the big lizard guy just
You're the
slammed into me and
persuady
knocked
guy.
the door open.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay.
okay. So the three of you then go in.
I guess so.
Hobeck, you're what? Staying out?
He's
Yeah,
lookout.
I'll
Where are you
stay.
going
I'll
into?
stay out and I'll stay out and kind of watch the. Like I'll be near the door, but I'll watch to make sure no one comes up.
Talk
Yeah.
loudly.
Okay.
Right.
So the private office, there is a computer terminal here. It currently looks like it is powered down. But it's a very nice, very professional office. There's no one in here, though.
All right. Well, shut the door back, lock it back, and stand to the side of it while you guys do your business.
Let me help with the computer's roll.
As
I
Mark
turn the
tries to
computer
fix,
on.
well, you make sure it's plugged in.
Oh.
No, it's over here. Turn the computer on. That's gonna trigger. They're gonna know we did it. That's okay. I think we're okay if they know.
Are you
Yeah,
trying
we're
to
turning
say
the computer on.
you trying to say somebody out there can out hack you?
That's not what I said at all.
He's saying there are some things that that are going to happen automatically. So you're starting the computer up. At some
Yeah.
point, I am going to need a computer's roll, Mark. So why
Okay.
don't I get that from you now so that I can kind of give you all the information
That'll work.
based on that?
Yeah, I assume something's going to happen. That's why I'm standing to the side of the door that's now closed.
I assume that's gonna be an outstanding result.
No, only a good.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What's an outstanding?
24.
I guess we'll just get stuck with a good.
Okay.
Because I don't have any juice.
Yep. So there are a couple of things. First, as you're kind of booting it up, right? You do have to kind of hack into it. I don't know that it would be whatever the Pan Pacifica equivalent of the BIOS is, so you can kind of get past it and log in as if you were an administrator. There are two things of interest. The first is that with that computer's roll, thank you. With that computer's roll, you'll notice that this computer does have a direct link to the Lianhua Infometrics server, which is rare that you'll be outside someplace and be able to kind of get information.
Okay.
Additionally, so it has that, but I don't know what that thing is, what that connection is good for. I don't think I've ever noticed what that connection is good for.
I'm gonna get all the data from them.
You did bring your own flash drive, right?
It may be how he got his data.
It
That he's
may
trying
be.
to sell.
Yeah. But you can also see there was a recent message sent.
Do not be at the party.
Says Slingshot. I'm in need of your services. Go to Monarch City and ask for Mr. No Man, or Miss, right? And that literally spelled No Man, at the visitor services office. I'll have half the money for you then and half on completion. If anyone gets nosy, you've never met me before.
Go to where?
Go to Monarch City and ask for Mr. Noman at the visitor services office. I'll have half the money for you then and half on completion. If anyone gets nosy, you've never met me before. While you guys are doing that, I'm going to have an ice cream cone. Mm-hmm.
Well, that's just unfair.
Is it signed by anyone?
This
we?
is from Dr. Zhang Yuan's account. His personal account.
Okay.
Slingshot, Monarch City, Mr. No Man, after the visitors. Excuse me. Visitors. Something or office. Okay. I do not think the doctor is in.
You mean we got dressed up and got in this party for nothing? I guess information.
Well, somebody's here.
Was there anything else of any value or information you can get off that thing?
Now, it's about this time that you'll begin to hear some shouts outside near the elevator, which you activated.
Mm-hmm.
And there's definitely something going on.
Cut to Jim.
Assuming you'd like to head that way, Hobeck.
Yes.
Hey, Beck, what's going on out there?
We don't have comms. Come on.
Yeah, we do.
You'll see a couple of folks who are pulling out weapons. The security guards are pulling out weapons. The guests begin screaming, and a firefight has broken out.
Hey, it's not our fault.
So,
With your guys, you've had a string of good successes on some of the things you're doing. So I don't know right now if anyone knows what you're doing here, or anything else. You could possibly try to get out like the guests.
Let's just scream and run like everybody else.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does it sound like the people coming in with the guns? Are they coming in like they're trying to rob the place, or are they just kind of coming in and shooting up the place? Like, did they have a motive?
they're probably here to kidnap the doctor.
Let's go
looks
save
like
the
they're
doctor.
trying to capture the doctor, who you know is not a doctor.
Let's go save the doctor.
No, why?
No.
Because he's the connection.
No, we've got the connection. You got the information there. We just get out of here scot-free and clear and no issue whatsoever. Why would we want to risk our necks? It's a fake.
Okay.
You
It
can
is
convince
likely
me
just
if you want, but
it is likely just a person who is paid.
I
to
said
do the
okay. Why is everybody just like? I said okay.
Okay. Elevator.
How do we get out of here without getting shot?
before I step out the door, I'll activate biodensity and we'll make our way to the elevator. Just stay behind me.
There's a lot of people at the elevator trying to all get into it.
Service
Stairwell.
elevator.
We're at 58
Or
floors
the
up.
service, yeah.
Service elevator. They won't know it's there.
No, they know it's there, but they're not able to. I mean, it doesn't work without a key card.
Yeah, but we
So
got
we
a
can
key
get
card.
through that. We'll end up with some of them with us, but
That's
Actually,
okay.
there are when you get it open, several people kind of flood towards it.
Heat shields.
They're trying to fill it past capacity.
I will yell, like the bite, and try to intimidate everybody while we get the doors closed.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like an intimidation roll?
Do you want me to help you?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I will help by not doing anything.
I will help by pushing the close button as fast as possible.
Ooh.
I help.
Snake, spear hut. Snake, spear hut.
How's a 14 look so far?
14 is pretty good. The elevator will not be filled past capacity. So
We don't die.
kind of ducking cover, but they're not getting out because there's gunfire there versus growling guy in here. Different levels of danger, you know?
Oh, sure. You got to tell everybody in the car bite the like, though. Because we're all...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, the
Oh,
phone's
no, every
out.
time you say that, please don't hurt me. They have no clue what you're talking about.
The phone's out, and I'm taking...
He's taking selfies with all the cowering victims.
Hey, at the party we're at, there was a good fight. We're taking these people down the elevator. Or down the lift.
Look at
Fight
all
the
these
night.
people scared shitless of gunfire. We're going to get them out of here safely.
We
Fight
got
that
in the
light.
up-down cave, and now we're going down.
Up and down cave.
All right.
Take two.
So you get down, and what is your exit plan? You can see, by the way, there's alarms going off, and
Easy. We just blend in with the rest of the crowd and run out screaming.
The other mob heading for the doors.
so so the service elevator opens kind of the service area. Are you going to try to walk around to the atrium?
We're just gonna where everybody's
back out the
running,
garage.
just follow them.
I wouldn't
No,
just say follow
we-
them. They don't necessarily know where
we
they're
go out
going,
the-
but
we
I
go
know,
out to the
but
garage,
we
we've
gotta
got a
look like
van.
we don't know where we're going either.
Yeah, we just go with the rest of the people that we herded into the elevator because they know where they came in, and we supposedly came in with them, and we got no connection to the van, so
Yeah.
just leave the van back there.
And we can pinpoint one of the people
Go
we're
on.
following.
Go
So
out
they
the
get
front
in a
door?
big enough car that all 4 or 5 of us can fit in. We'll just jump in there with them.
Oh, I don't know that anybody's going to have their car pulled around, but once we get outside the building, we're outside the building. We're done. We just
Okay.
keep running away.
Why don't you all give me maneuver tests? Let's see how quickly you get out of this.
Joy.
Is one person testing, or are we all testing individually?
No, I'll have you all do it.
So
Wow,
good.
nice.
Tashira's did pretty good.
Why is that coming over as unskilled? Because I have a point in it.
No, it
You
didn't come
are
over
skilled.
unskilled.
It didn't come in unskilled.
I saw
That
the
was
20.
me.
I saw Toshiro. Okay.
Yeah,
No,
you
you
saw
rolled a
mine.
35.
Oh, way to go,
Oh,
Hoback.
okay.
You don't disappoint.
somebody's got to trip and be run over, right?
Oh. Zaotek with that 35 can pick you up and help you get out.
He goes to run out of the elevator, trips over Zahotek's tail.
That's appropriate.
All right, where is that thing I need?
Uh-oh.
All right, so are you the only one who's failed that? Yes, you are. And you botched it too. So
Well,
you'll
you
get
know.
trampled. It's only going to be, ouch! 3 bonus dice will get it up to 23, as everyone is trampling your little body.
Maybe we
I
should
can
step
fix that.
away from him. He's not real good when he gets hurt.
It's
Are you
not
forced
wrong.
to?
I can first aid that.
Well, hold on. First, what does it do? I assume you're not soaking it.
It is 2 wounds, so I'm thinking about soaking it
Okay.
because of the fact that it is 2 wounds.
It is.
But taking a wound, I would go into frenzy and attack the nearest
Guessed.
enemy, which would be at this point somebody who's run over me.
I
Right?
thought frenzy just says you attack anybody.
No. I don't just attack. I can't attack my friends. I attack my friends if I attempt to attack and then mishap.
Ah,
Then I do damage to my friends.
gotcha.
So I know enemies from friends, but that's about all I know.
So you're gonna try to soak.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to soak.
I mean, the girl with the 3-inch stilettos stepping on his face just isn't cutting it as a friend.
Yeah, the real problem is gonna be I need to soak both for the
No,
frenzy not to happen.
He's too tall.
There is a card out there that could be traded for you if you needed it. I'm sure.
What's that?
Oh, there's a close call out of there, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
That would be very good to have, actually.
Oh, is the close call for healing?
Yeah, the healing one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you have to take the wound in order for that to happen.
Oh,
that-
I thought it was.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're talking about. Oh, yeah. You
Is
can
it,
have it.
is it the
You can
close
absolutely
call that
have
gives
it.
me the outstanding soak?
Yep, you
Mhm.
can absolutely have it.
So,
I
Jim,
don't care. Give me anything.
All right, Mike, you're the only one left.
I know.
No, Mark, did you already roll, Mike? Yeah, you did, Mike. You rolled a 35.
Yeah.
You have an 8.
No.
He means
Yeah.
he means the only one with the possibility.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a possibility
Yeah.
left. Yes.
You managed to exit the building. You said you're basically just walking off, kind of like running away like some of the guests.
Blending in with the crowd, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they begin to scatter. Police are coming. You'll hear sirens. There's a police helicopter coming, There was some pretty nasty stuff that's going to be happening up there that, surprisingly, you have managed to completely avoid.
It's a miracle.
It is a Pan Pacifica mirror.
Exactly.
That will get us to the end of scene 2.
Ooh.
So you guys are going to get some cards.
Thank God.
Does anybody... Jim, do you need a reconnect to hang on to?
Yeah, he's not playing his keepy, so he does like to stay connected.
So we're drawing cards.
Yes.
We're going back to 4 cards.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly, I don't think I need the reconnect, and the cards I have are pretty good.
Okay, well then I guess I'll just trade it once we're ready for recycling.
Does anyone have a master plan?
Not at the moment. I'll know after recycling.
Yeah. Alright, so we done the recycling step now?
Yeah, I'm recycling that.
All right.
Not 12. No master plan, but I got an action in case it's needed.
Oh, I picked up a willpower, so.
Okay, so do you want me to inspire now, or do you want to wait for a master plan?
Oh, I'd inspire now.
I would inspire now.
Let's do that then.
There we
Is
go.
this standard? Are these
Yeah,
standard?
Yeah.
Woo! It's Pan Pacifica Christmas.
Right, that you guys got out of there without any issues.
Exactly. It's like,
Yeah,
Probably
because being as short as you were, any fight there could have been really bad.
yes.
So yeah, you guys, you finessed your way there pretty well. And I just couldn't justify the, hey, they've done everything right. Give them the fight now. Just yeah, that I can't do. That doesn't sit well for me. You know. All right. So you know, at this point, from the information you gained on the computer, that Dr. Zhang Yuan is in Monarch City. And you know that he is there apparently with the data that you need to get for Ryuichi Kanawa.
And we know
Would I correct to assume that you are going to
Monarch City? Yes.
go there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Since you're going there, I have boxed it.
Ooh.
Monarch City is the home of the Kanawa Corporation, a staggeringly massive complex on the edge of Shanghai. After months of round-the-clock labor, it is mostly complete. Right, there's probably a few frameworks of like concrete and steel kind of still in progress, a few last couple things getting built, scaffolding, you know, that sort of thing, but not much of it, not much of it at all. The rest of it is a monument to human achievement. Its glass domes and sweeping spires are more like modern art than architecture. Monarch City is an arcology. And I do have a kind of an idea of what it would be like.
Oh, the earliest form of the Jedi Temple. Gotcha.
What's that?
The earliest form of the Jedi Temple. Gotcha.
Or Blade Runner.
Is that what that picture is?
No,
I mean-
I don't know what it's from, but it's kind of got that whole weird.
Well,
temple
that's
feel.
so. What an arcology is basically, it is a contained city, right? They build a city from the ground up. Everything you need to live, work, etc. It's all in that city, and that's what Monarch City is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and usually it's on the modern version, it's oh, look, the corporation owns the
That is a corporate
ecology,
building.
and you work for the company, and the company takes care of you at the company mall where you shop and do
Okay,
things.
that image is straight out of Blade Runner.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a flying car. There's a flying car down in the corner there too.
The
Yeah,
Tyrell building.
probably.
If
Yeah.
you say
Oh,
so.
okay.
Somebody else grabbed the image for me a while ago.
Yeah, it's a good one. Oh, and the other big flying car right here too.
Yeah, I don't think we have flying cars, so yeah, I'll cover that one.
So
Not
that's
yet.
not out of the book. That's something you grabbed for the desktop?
So actually, no. Elaine ran this first, and I recycled and used as many of his images as I could. But no, that is the arcology. The image of the arcology is not in the book.
That's a good thing, because that's the Tyrell building from Blade Runner.
I mean, the art style of it's pretty close to Torg's. What?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
It fits great.
It's just you're pointing out that good thing because there won't be any copyright issues.
Correct.
There should be no copyright issues whatsoever.
Yes.
They didn't steal it. Elaine stole it.
Shame on her.
Yeah, him.
Him. Them.
Well,
whatever.
he's Canadian. He's French Canadian, right?
French Canadian. Yep.
French
So
Canadian.
same thing. Love you, Lane. Sorry.
Yeah, they
No.
were our one viewer, and you just ran them off.
Oh, damn it.
From what you know, right, there is a visitor's entrance to get into the arcology, but it is mostly for you live here, you live and work here, so you're allowed in. You don't live and work here, you're really not allowed in, apart from the visitor's entrance. What would you guys like to do to get in?
Same thing we did to get in the party, I guess.
You gonna get us a job?
Well, if we go to the visitor's entrance and try to find Mr. No Man, right?
Oh, there you go.
Well, you were told that he would be at the visitor center, yes.
Mm-hmm.
However, the visitor center is inside the arcology on the other side of the terminal security.
Yeah, but if we're visitors, we have to go to the visitors center.
Visitor's entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They are not the same, and they're not at the same place.
Pardon me.
That sounds very inefficient.
Sounds more
there are a
cyberpathy.
number of kind of like lanes where people can actually kind of drive in, sidewalk, et cetera, or drive in, and it really looks almost like a port of entry or airport
Customs.
Yes.
Multi-pass.
And you will see there are armed guards, wall-mounted guns for the places where you would drive in, retractable tire spikes, right? Fairly heavy security.
I bet we're not getting in with a battle axe strapped to our back.
I mean, does your battle axe break down? Can you like put it in pieces and carry it in a suitcase?
An assassin's
would-
battle axe.
Why would you ever dream of breaking a battle axe?
They just unscrew it and put it in a briefcase. I mean, put it back
Yeah.
together when you're ready to fight.
What is this screw?
Oh, we're gonna have to get you one.
When you're
We're
older,
gonna have to
we'll
get a
discuss
breakdown
that.
battle axe. So you like blade comes off, blade comes off. You put it in a case, get on a rooftop, open it up.
Then you can be a disconnection every, a 4-case contradiction everywhere you go.
Yep.
Sounds like a good idea.
Well,
Let's
that's
go
not
ahead
true.
and get that done.
I wouldn't necessarily be a 4-case in the cosm that they built it from.
No.
We're getting you a birth.
by
We're
the
getting
way.
that for your birthday.
Because I don't know how long you guys will be here. I'm going to assume Connor is going to be going in with you,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah, he was watching the perimeter at the party, and we picked
Yeah,
him back
and
up
that
and
worked
then-
real well for that. But here, if you're still in here when we finish the session, hey Robert, I'm going to need you to hang out for an unspecified amount of time.
No, we make Issa mastermind. We just mastermind his reason.
So how would we like to get in?
Well, I don't think they're going to let us come in with our gear if they, walk in. I wonder if there's a way we can lockpick or hack our way in.
I mean, that's
Always
that's your
tunnels
avenue.
always tunnels underneath.
Ooh,
Service tunnels underneath is what you're trying to say, or are you trying to say
okay.
something else?
Yes, always tunnels underneath.
See if we can find like a
Okay.
sewer trunk or a electrical line or something like that.
I'm going to save you some time because you guys are going to come up with a really elaborate plan.
And just say no now.
You know what? We're ultimately going to fast forward it to a stealth roll.
Okay.
So we'll fast forward to the stealth roll.
I'm going to help the stealth roll.
Okay.
Whoever's making it.
I didn't help at all.
Who has ranks in stealth?
I do. A
Okay.
rank
What's your stealth?
9.
Okay, so
Congratulations,
I'm
you're
going
the
to
winner.
help you because you can explode and I can't. I am not helping you.
But we're not hurting. There is that.
Correct.
That should
Ooh,
be.
wow. Our DN's 23.
Yep.
Jesus.
You're trying to get all 5 of you in.
Okay.
You got this.
No pressure.
You can do it.
Now, bear in
And
mind.
when I say
when you roll-
9, I really mean it's 9 before I'm wounded, so it's really 8.
So, Tim, before you actually roll,
Yep.
you haven't rolled yet. You can always walk away without alerting security. But failing the roll will almost certainly bring some security.
Excellent. Then there are uniforms to wear.
I like that positive attitude.
All right, we're going to skip the fight last scene for an extra hard one this one.
Oh, we got this. Hey, you
I don't
exploded.
know.
I did explode.
You do have
Do
a
you want to use a
possibility.
hero before you use your one possibility?
So you have to roll a 60 to get in right now. That's what the math is. Minus whatever you have for cards that you can add to it. Right? Action or adrenaline.
Well, he's rolled. Aren't we committed?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling him before he goes and spends any other resources.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking at what the other resources are that are available to spend.
I have an
There's
action and an adrenaline.
I have
so
a
that's
hero and an
6 there.
adrenaline.
That could get you to a 17 if they have the cards to trade to you, and then the hero.
Yeah, I've got a drama in my hand already. So
So
basically,
it sounds like you're going for it.
Yeah. We're
Yep.
going for it.
Okay.
Yeah. What are you starting with?
It ain't.
No.
Start with
Resource-wise.
Drama.
my drama is
Okay.
already in my hand. Already in my hand, easier to just spend it out of there.
Cool. Knock it out of the park. Unlike the Braves.
You are 6 away, Jim.
I can drop an adrenaline. You got another adrenaline somewhere, I heard somebody say, and that's our number.
Yeah, but he's
Yep.
got to drop the adrenaline, so he'll have to give you a card.
Sure. Yeah, I can give cards. That's fine.
Okay.
So, I think Dan has an adrenaline and Mark has an adrenaline. So let's spend those because that's better than spending the hero.
Yeah.
You
All
won.
Here's mine.
That's fine. Dan, we can have.
Oh, Dan's adrenaline is not card number 1. That would be a problem.
I don't think it was. Because they have different pictures.
Okay.
Rod wishing bad things on us.
It was. Hold on. How's that? That's
It's a 1 and a 3. You're
okay.
good.
I saw the. I'm like, that looks an awful lot like a 1. That's funny. All right. So, have you completed sending them cards, Jim?
I have. Hence why I have only one card now.
Okay. It is a close call, but you do manage to find a route in.
Stop biking! Stop liking the bite and biting the like. Shh.
Shut up, you big lizard.
You're too big to be a thief.
So yeah, there are like infrared cameras, drones patrolling for climbing up the walls, all sorts of stuff like that. It is, basically okay, we're going to have to go up here to an air duct, kind of, get in there, use computers to deactivate the this electronic grid that's gonna be checking, make sure we're not going through. But the problem is, if you deactivate it for basically more than a round, it's gonna sound alarm, so everyone's really dashing through. It is highly elaborate, which is why the Stealth 20 kind of lets you get it all done.
I'm
but
actually surprised there's not a DSR right here to get in.
there could have been,
Okay.
but no,
Or
like
There
we
was
stealth
balled
through
up in
it.
the
no,
20.
no, it's not written.
Yeah, okay.
It's not
Yeah.
written. It's the stealth, a near impossible stealth 20 test. So I'm like, well, let's just. There was also a talked about how you could climb all the way up the sheer glass and get in that way.
Oh no, that ain't happening.
Well, no, because that could involve falling.
None of that would involve falling.
Yeah, my claws aren't like that other comic book character's claws. They don't cut through anything.
Nope. Are you referring to the Wolverine's claws?
Yeah.
Are we all up to date on recent movies?
I have
No.
not watched it yet.
Okay.
Oh, it was amazing.
My daughter said
That's what I've heard.
Daughter said it was good, but the problem is trying to convince whether or not my grandson can go watch it with me. He's 15.
I don't know. I'd say amazing, but it was pretty good. There are a lot of things I liked.
Oh, there were a lot of really nice callbacks.
I heard it was amazing.
Fan service, all the stuff that you really think should be in those, and not to mention, Deadpool and Wolverine.
Moving on, since some of us haven't seen it.
Mark, I know how to talk without giving out spoilers. I don't do spoilers.
No, you don't. Keep moving.
So, all right. So, welcome to Monarch City. The interior of the Monarch City Arcology is even more beautiful than the exterior. A vast glass vault overhead encloses a clean, vibrant city of parks, stylish buildings, hanging gardens, and palm trees. The climate-controlled air is kept at a perfect 20 degrees Celsius. Palm trees and flowering plants rustle in the refreshing breeze that wafts down from unseen air circulators. An artificial tropical sea serves as a centerpiece, complete with imported coral reefs and non-aggressive sea creatures. Vehicle traffic is almost non-existent due to the free public transportation in tunnels underfoot. There are security personnel, but they're kept out of sight. But you do see the occasional drone kind of humming by quietly overhead. The crowds of people strolling along the winding avenue seem content and healthy. Now, the visitor center is close to the entrance. They were just not like immediately, butting. And you've technically gotten through customs without going through customs. Smuggled yourselves in, I guess. So what would we like to do?
Well,
go to the visitor center.
I think we're going to the visitor center. Yeah.
Probably not a big surprise, but the two-story visitor center looks more like a department store for Monarch City and Conway Corporation, really, than a service, right? Because you got to pass like racks of Monarch City branded clothing, and stuff like that.
I Heart MC.
Oh yeah, absolutely. All sorts of logos. And
we got to get Zaotech an I Heart MC shirt for your next recording.
And
a ball cap.
There is an inquiries desk. It does appear from what you can see on, the You Are Here map. It is on the second floor.
Okay.
Is there any way you can get some eyes in the sky and see if we can locate him in this crowd?
Do you have a drone?
No.
Talking to our standard hacker here to see if he can. If there's some way to get access to the cameras that are in the area. I'm sure there's security cameras. It's Pan Pacifica. It's a fancy building. I'm sure there's security cameras everywhere.
So the security cameras themselves, you're not seeing them.
Just because you don't see them doesn't mean they're not there.
And you're in Pan Pacifica. You know they're here, right? But this place is built so that the security is not obvious. right? Because then people who live here probably feel a little less safe.
Yeah, you don't want the people you're watching to feel like they're being watched.
Right.
We should just go up to the. Well, we should go to the visitor center office.
Yeah.
See what's there.
Okay. Well, there is, there are a couple of folks behind desks answering questions for the few visitors that are here.
Who's going to be Slingshot?
Oh, I totally am.
Okay.
The message said to just go up to. Did they say a certain desk or it was a?
Nope. Here's what it said.
It said just go up and ask for Mr. No Man at the visitor service office.
Yep. Go to Monarch City and ask for Mr. Minogan at the visitor services offices. I'll have half the money for you then and half on completion.
I will walk up. This is a great plan. Oh,
Get him, Ray.
exactly. Yeah, I'm here for Mr. No Man.
And you are
Looking for Mr. No Man.
yes, but generally, usually give out information on our.
Oh, Slingshot.
Are you? He's looking at you suspiciously. Persuasion or streetwise or something? Yes.
Persuasion. How's this?
This, by the way.
Oh!
This is the best time to get
The,
this
the
roll.
problem is he stopped and got one of those "I love the MC" shirt, and written in Sharpie says "Bite the like" on the bottom of it.
So this is an opposite of a glory, right?
Yeah.
Damn it.
I don't suppose we have a second chance rolling around.
I don't think we. I don't think
You're not a 4-case contradiction for charisma stuff, right?
Not currently. That's correct.
Not currently. Outside of here, you are though. Possible.
Could be.
Okay.
Could be possibly, yes.
He looks at you suspiciously. Yes, you don't look like anyone.
You're not human. You know
Are
that,
you a
right?
resident here? I don't know that I've ever seen.
This is visitor center. Visiting.
I'm over in the corner just going, "Oh fuck."
Yeah, roll with the one. Well, ones are opportunities. Okay.
Ones are opportunities.
That's not what Jim said.
I couldn't get him at the right time.
Rod, is there anywhere I can access a network, a system?
The guy is sitting at it.
Other than the one the guy is sitting at.
Is there any way we could use tech as a diversion to get him away from it?
Oh, you are now.
Oh yeah.
If you do, the security cameras are almost certainly going to see you. To you.
Shit.
So, Mr. No Man, right?
Would you like to try intimidation or something else at this point? I'm afraid the persuasion's now off the table.
Yes. I will bend over closer to him, show him the shiny teeth, and say, "You know exactly why I'm here."
Okay, go for it.
Can't possibly be worse.
Oh, Mr. Noman. Oh, yes. Yeah, I'm sorry.
That is what I
understand.
said, Mr. No Man. Yes.
Sorry. I did not need the instant. Yes, here. Here I have an address. Here's his address. Yes, I'm very sorry about my misunderstanding.
Good thing he ate the last guy that did that to him.
So he'll give you basically the address, which from what you've seen, it's not going to be far from here. You know, short tram ride, short walk.
There was also issue of payment.
I don't have anything about that here. I have the address. where Mr. No Man is staying.
You mess with me, I come back and bite your big toe. I'll just turn and leave.
Yes, he seems confused.
Good. So are we.
Um,
I don't think he bought that I was slingshot. We better go quick.
that's probably a good idea.
I want to hang back a bit, but I don't want to miss whatever ride they hop onto.
So, which would you like to do of those two things?
I'll just go with them.
Okay.
It's easier that way.
You know what? Connor, he can stay back.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Connor,
Hey, you guys already got him in, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
We don't have to worry
Connor's
about
going
this.
to post up nearby in case somebody else comes up and says they're slingshot or whatever.
Sure. I'm sure he'll let you guys know. As long as he can get there. Unless Connor sells you out. Ooh. No, I'm not going to do that. So the stone building, it's in a quaint part of Monarch City. You can see it's kind of patterned after an Italian villa. There's arched porticos, flowers in window boxes. It looks incredibly nice.
We started on time. Do you want to take our break on time?
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. This is a good spot. Definitely a good spot.
Yeah.
And let me go see. Let's me rewind what I have on my other screen here and see why Snicker just got thrown out of the game.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back in about, let's say, about 10, 15 minutes. See you then.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Yep. So I believe we were heading
Yep, that.
out to the address you were given, right? Small kind of apartment.
Correct.
Give me some find rolls when you guys are getting there.
Sure.
Look at Tashiro.
Wow. I got a positive number.
Oh, got positive numbers. Look at that.
Well, you did.
Oh, well, I'm not positive I didn't then. Okay. I was looking at the person who rolled the worst, which would have been me. Anyway.
But Dan, you have that. You rolled that 34 and have a 16.
Correct.
Okay. You think you hear kind of a door slam. And it sounds like someone might be running down some steps that are going away from where you guys are.
All right, I'll point that out to the rest of the group.
Oh, obviously we chase. Zotek's on the run.
Oh yeah, we're chasing.
All right, then.
Guess we're doing this.
Yeah, apparently I am channeling the Nile today.
It would seem. I mean, I'm not wrong. I'm not disagreeing with your assessment on this one, but
All right. So hopefully you guys can see that.
mm-hmm.
Hold on 3 seconds.
One.
No. The prey runs as the predator catches it. Aha!
Yeah, so Rod's just going on and on and on, and he's
No,
muted.
it's because my daughter's asking me questions.
Oh, okay.
She's
We had a long pause of look down, and Rod's just going.
Mm-hmm.
So I had it muted while she was talking, and then she's complaining. And then tried to kind of shout out what her complaint was right as I hit the mute button again. Wanted all of you guys to hear. And I see she's in the kitchen. She keeps looking back periodically, I think, to see if she can get it in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nobody gave her a countdown or anything to cue her up to when she can do so?
I mean, I can still hit the mute button. It's very easy to do. And now I have unmuted. See? Super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Barely.
Doesn't
Barely.
work quite the same way.
No, I am not the movie pitch guy. He is funnier than I. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just search movie pitch guy on YouTube. Trust me, you'll enjoy it. So yeah, you hear him kind of running out the back. Probably. Well, let's see what we got. He is from Pan Pacifica. Now, the big thing for you guys, Mike, is you rolled a 1 earlier. So he's going to start here.
Oh!
Way to go, Mike.
All right. Take cover. We're not going to worry about that. You guys will go first. There is no A. There is a B, which is good for him. He might end up getting to step B.
Oh, too bad we couldn't have used that step A card.
I know.
Dang it, Connor.
Is that? So it
Yeah, if
looks
Connor
like
was here, you guys would be going for step A right now.
Yeah,
So it
Connor's
looks-
back at the little help desk going, I wonder if I could help the group out in any way. Oh, no. they'll
Are
be
we on the
fine.
villains or the heroes?
No, you're on the villains line.
Okay.
All right. What is your guys? Who's your highest dex character here?
I'm
I
guessing
have
that
an
would
8.
be me and him. Both have 8s.
Both have 8. So what's your speed?
24 run, 8 move.
Mm-hmm.
24 run.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which I think.
It gets down to like a DN 7 for that.
6.
6.
Yep. Let me go put that on the board. We all see it. Do. And come on. Want to type. It would probably help if I clicked the right thing, wouldn't it?
Possibly.
Yeah,
Maybe.
technically.
That should be big enough for everyone to see.
There we go.
Okay. And he is, fortunately for you guys, not super duper fast. He does know his way around, however. So he's actually going to roll mind on his step B for reasons. Well, I guess I just told you he knows his way around. So he's trying to lose you instead of outrun you.
Well, we go first, right?
Oh, that's technically true. Yes, you do.
Because we're the villains.
You do. Yes, you go
Shoot
first.
his ass.
Well,
Minus 2.
What I was going to say is what I would like to do is bless our dexterity while intimidating him.
So you're looking at a minus 4.
Oh, well, and I will go up to a -2 because I'm multi-threat.
Okay.
So my intimidate right now is a 14.
Yes, that will intimidate him.
Yeah, we'll stymie him.
I assumed as much.
And then for the blessing, it is a couple more, goes to a 16. What's the minus on you, Jim?
It is a -4.
-4? Okay, so you get a standard effect. Everyone else, so you're going to have dex for 3 rounds, +1. Everyone else gets a +1 for a minute.
And you take shock.
Yep. Unless
Yes,
you
I
had
will.
success.
Well, I had a good success on everyone else except for Jim.
Bum bum.
Yep.
Yeah, so I take was it 2 shock, 4 shock?
Yeah.
So we get a +1 or a +2 on our decks.
You
+1.
get everyone's +1. It's
For a
just your
minute.
duration is different.
Okay.
Yeah, because some jerk, made it hard for miracles to be cast on himself.
I mean, it was a play when drawn, so.
No. I
No,
Jim's
mine was a character
absolutely
creation
correct.
choice.
We stick with Jim's interpretation. That's right.
All right. So anybody
Right.
else? Any of you others going to go?
Yeah, how far ahead of us is he?
He is a zone ahead of you.
Yeah, but I'm saying meter-wise.
He is a zone ahead of you. That is how that works in a chase.
Yep, that's how that works.
Mhm.
Okay.
He is a zone, so you're
So-
-2.
You're
Then I'm,
minus 2 regardless.
then
Yeah.
I'm just going to strangle.
Minus 2.
Yep. Minus, not a plus.
Are we on back alleys? Or are we on main streets?
It's more side streets. Alleys is not fitting in the arcology because that would imply that it's kind of dark and unsafe and not nice.
How's
But you are in a kind of a niche neighborhood. slightly off the beaten path.
How's the 13 look against his will mind?
His will mind.
Yeah.
Hold on. That because I did not anticipate you guys needing to do this. I don't have a thing to show you. That is only a standard against his will mind.
Only a standard?
Only a standard.
All right, we'll leave it at that. He'll take 2 shock.
Okay.
And so will you.
Oh, yeah, it's a good point.
Okay, why is that? I missed that.
Because
White
cards.
supremacy.
Supremacy.
Oh, okay.
Hope you have more than he does.
This is an interesting conundrum.
Yeah, does it shock him every round or not?
No. Does he have to roll concentration because he's taking shock?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Is Toshiro going to take shock every round? Is what I'm saying.
So I would say that based on the idea of a thing that you do not being able to take advantage of a thing that you do at the same time that you do it.
Kind of what I was leaning towards. That's kind of where I was leaning, Mark. Okay. All right, so he's taking 2 shock. And you also took 2 shock.
Yes.
Connor's not here. So who is done? Otek is done. Toshiro is done. Obek, Ed.
I want to try to grapple. I know
that's not going to work because of the zone.
Okay.
Is anybody going to make an attempt at the step for a card?
I've already gone, so
sure.
no.
I could try that.
It's just between the 2 of you.
Well,
That's
as
fine,
you
I'll
say,
try
if
that.
you've got something else to do, I don't know that I have. Go ahead, because I'm contemplating any other things. Did we get him to -4?
He's at -2 right now for stymie.
Okay,
I tried, but I didn't get high enough on the strangle.
that's all right.
All right, I will successfully draw a card.
I'm going to trick him and make him think I'm getting ready to shoot him, but I'm not, because that would probably draw police.
Sure. Go for it. You're looking for a 12.
I failed.
Yes, you did. All right. Jim, did you draw your card?
I did.
Okay.
It was a crappy card.
All right.
But I drew
So now he tries to run away. The stymie prevents him from doing so. At the end of his turn, that's going to go away. Each of you has pulled a card already at this point.
Yep.
And there will be trouble. At the beginning of the round, the villains are reinforced with a group of Ords of the Game Master's choice. The heroes, him, will flurry. And then you guys can go. Prove this trick.
A and a B. We can catch up.
You know what? I'm going to choose not to reinforce you since it's the GM's choice.
It's probably a good choice.
I
Probably
feel
a good
like
choice.
it. No, look, hey. I decided to be nice this time for the good guys.
Of course you did.
He is going to try to run away. He is going to be stuck doing Dex now. It was only that first shot where he was getting the mind. So he will try it. He will flurry. All right. He gets his step B. That is his turn. All right. It is you guys now. Approved his trick if that matters. We're at a -4 for anything we do to him.
I am going to try and trick him.
Do you want me to try to get the zones first?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you do
Go
A,
ahead.
B first.
Yeah, go ahead and get
Then we've
the
caught up.
zones. Absolutely.
All right.
Make it easier.
You have 4 of you, Jim. So that we're going to change your DN to a 9.
And you got the 2 issue, right, for doing both of them?
Are you going
Yes.
full steps? Okay.
So
I would.
Does
So-
multi-thread?
multi-thread,
is multi-action.
multi-action, or concentration bonuses. So does that work for me to do A and B? Would multi-thread get rid of that -2?
Yeah. Still a DN9 though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
you're
and I
gonna be
both
be-
have the same
you're-
deck, so I just got.
You're going to be better off at that point because I'm also wounded. So
Okay, so it's a dex roll.
Yes.
And
-2. Minus
Nope.
0.
-0, yeah.
God damn it!
That was not a great roll.
No, it wasn't.
You want a hero?
Sure, I'll give you this action.
Trying to save the possibilities for soaking, huh?
Didn't. I don't know where it went. I took your card. The hero's on the table.
Okay, so I'll roll the possibility for the hero. Last roll was.
What did you give me? You gave me an action.
Yeah, I give you an action. 9 was what I needed, though, wasn't it?
mm-hmm.
That
What?
was the number.
Yep.
Yay! I did a thing.
Good. You were successful. It's
Now I'm going to trick him.
There you go.
so your DN still a 12.
I'm successful. He can be stymied.
Have we determined if I keep concentrating on strangle if I'm taking the shock too?
Yeah, I think you will.
Alright, then I will take 2 more shock.
All right.
Boy, you're
Now
just
I
being
am-
brutal to the villains. Really helpful to the heroes and brutal to the villains. You're a nice genius.
You know, it felt like that. Like too often, things go against the good guys, and so it seems that now's the time to have things work out for them.
Mhm.
Go ahead, give me concentration at this point.
And that is a mind?
Willpower.
Willpower.
Thank you.
Willpower roll. Technically, it's a DN 12 because you're supposed to take a -2 for each thing you're concentrating on.
Alright, well, that's I
That's
guess
okay. You still gave him 4 shock before it went away.
Yep.
Now I'd like to grab.
So the thing with the chase is a grab.
I'm just going to use it as a stymie, effectively.
Okay.
I understand I can't actually
He's-
grab him and hold him here.
He's
because
grabbing
it's
his
a chase.
ankles and being drugged with him.
Right. It's more just I'm going to use it to be kind of more of a grapple, which I was just figuring is
Grabbing at him as he's running and
yeah, as an unarmed combat because I'm not using
Okay.
an actual weapon, but.
Remember that that
Believe it or not,
Party-
that's not gonna get there, Jim.
remember that
Yeah, I
party
know.
and all the good rolls we got there at that party?
You remember.
I completed a DN 23 stealth check.
Yeah, I know. I'm not complaining at all.
Yes, you did.
You did your job this evening, Jim. You're already good.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yep.
Don't worry.
exactly.
Don't listen.
It's up to rest of
That's
us. Okay.
exactly it.
I'm
being
gonna,
comical at this
I'm-
point.
I'm gonna, as we're nipping at his heels, I'm going to taunt him with me, bite the like the bite, and then trying to intimidate him with my big shiny teeth, big sharp teeth.
That's okay. He has no clue what you're talking about.
I know.
Except
Exactly.
you're trying to fight him.
Ah,
He likes to bite.
yeah. So I'll disconnect. Oh no, I won't. No, I won't because we're in Pan Pacifica. Because I'll be okay.
But hold on. So
I'm using intimidate and taunt.
okay.
I've got the multi-thread, so I am using that. So I'm not like casting a blessing or anything like that. That's out of Axiom.
You're not. However, if I recall correctly,
It is
Something
it is
starred.
it is a Tech 25
and it's not a contradiction if you're
from Pan Pacifica. So it is a
yes,
it's
What
out,
is?
it's out of both realms.
it is.
The
What
gene
is?
mods.
Oh
are
yeah, okay.
5 unless you're yeah. I'm gonna be disconnected. Yeah, we're good.
Yep. the edge case that works.
Yeah.
It went from bite the like to him actually look like he wants to bite him.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, not quite, because he then
No,
steps
that's
up and he understands. Understands his catchphrase now, and he understands it's a catchphrase. If you had done some market research ahead of time, you probably could have come up with something better.
Exactly.
All right.
I don't know I don't know. Bite the like for him is freaking perfect.
All right. Let's go ahead and pull cards. And what do we got now? The law of perversity. Oh, resolving the complication does not result in the current step being completed in a DSR this round.
How perverse.
Right?
Oh, and we don't even get a step out of this?
Nope. You get to keep from getting worse if you succeed at the complication.
Oh, that.
The approved action, however, is any, so anything that's unrelated to the DSR, right? The chase will get you something. And you guys do get to go first, and he is currently stymied.
I'm going to try to reconnect.
That seems appropriate.
There might be a card for that rolling around.
This is a pure zone here, Mike, by the way.
That's awesome.
There might be a card for that rolling around.
I don't think there is anymore. I think
did it get
away.
I asked,
it
but
went
I
away.
didn't want it, so I got rid of it.
Oh.
I do have a 16. My pure is a 18.
Yes.
Oh, pure is an 18, so I'm just going to give you that.
You want an action?
Right. I thought you might be like, it would be okay if I transformed.
It would be okay, but not right now.
But you're not gonna like lean into it.
I got an action if you want to make it.
You already played willpower.
Oh, I played willpower.
Okay.
I got it.
Yeah.
I am going to intimidate him. Just intimidate.
Yeah, go for it.
Don't do it again, Mike.
How's an 8 look?
An 8 is not going to get there.
Okay.
Remember, 14 was the standard success.
Oh, that's okay. That's right. Okay.
I'm gonna trick again.
All right, go for it, Mark.
He can be stymied.
Yeah, that will change him to very stymied.
And someone has to hit.
It draws you a card.
A number.
Yep.
Because of the complication.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you want to do it, Dan, or do you want me to?
Well, I'll go ahead and do it. It's fine. And what's the number I'm looking for now? 6 or 9?
9.
9.
Yeah.
9.
Because you guys are all keeping up. You're keeping up for everybody.
That didn't happen.
All right. So it just means you're going to have your DN's going to go up by +1 with a complication, as you've run into something and kind of twisted your knee a little bit. Not awful. Could be worse. Obek, what can you do to make things worse?
Yeah.
Well, he's already fully stymied.
He is. I mean, you can always hit him. If he's wounded, he'll have a penalty.
That's true. I will go hit him, but I will not try to kill him.
Okay. Non-lethally swinging at him.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sure you'll get him. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh, will be well.
Oh, that's Tashiro's roll.
Yeah, I was deciding whether or not I wanted to do it with the great axe or not. I think I do.
Great axe to the side of the head.
Yeah. Stop running.
You should slow down, sir.
Sounds like the Taco Bell sound when he hits him in the head. Dong. Nope, doesn't sound like that.
You don't have anything there that's contradictory, right, Jim?
Because the great axe is not contradictory to
Not
him. It's not magic. It's not. No, I am not contradictory to Pan Pacifica with my great axe.
Hey, we made him very stymied.
He is. Yeah, you did. You guys got him very stymied. All right. And he also has the complications. So, first, 2 of his shock go away. So, That's a plus. And all right, so good news. Instead of you guys,
It's all that debris that's in this
One.
alleyway.
everybody's DN goes up to 7. And in fact, let me even do it this way. Put this here.
And 10 because of us.
Yeah, I was like, let me do it on each line. Oh, I switched them though. Nope.
And Jim, you're out of your blessing. This is round
Yes.
3. This is round 3.
Yeah, that's fine.
You were gaining the benefit of a bless when you swung that?
Technically, yes.
Your bless.
No, it was my bless.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't his. It wasn't his. It was mine.
You knew where I was going.
Yeah, I know you're going, but nah, that was me.
Hey, what can I say? I love disconnecting people. All right, so the difficulty got worse for everybody. You're all pulling cards again. And then let's go steal a something. If you describe how your character's taking a creative action, mind test would be favored. You'll all go first, and then he has to not worry about a surge since he's from here. Although, actually, was the surge one of the things that it said everyone worried about? Yes.
Yes.
So let's get a surge from everybody.
Now, is that everybody that's not from here?
Do you have anything contradictory at all?
No, I'm straight Pan Pacific all the way.
Then you're good. I mean, you can roll a d20. If you roll a 0, you'll disconnect.
All right, I'll roll a 0. There you go.
You do not. All right. He is no longer the very stymied either. Oh, I even forgot to put that onto his roll. He was at a 1. Ugh.
And we got a step C.
There is a step C. Would you guys like to do things, including maneuver and trick, before you do your step C?
Yes, I would. I wish to trick him.
Yeah, could get you a card.
I am
in fact, we'll do-
consistent.
I will attempt to maneuver him.
Go for it. Yeah, that's outstanding.
So
favored
it's
and 2
disfavored and very. Yep.
Yep, and that also draws you the card.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you are done. Toshiro and Hobeck.
Yeah, I guess it's a 7, so let me roll that.
Yeah, I will. He's already very. A card wouldn't be bad. I'll make him extra vulnerable
gonna try to
before we
maneuver?
get out of here.
Okay,
Yeah.
go for it.
Anybody got an action or other handy dandy card?
I have action. You want action?
I can give you a coup de
Read
grace.
away.
I got 2 actions actually.
Well, I only need 1, right?
You got to
Yeah,
get to
9.
a 7.
You got to get
No,
to
he's-
it.
10.
He's gonna
He's
get
at
to a
a
10.
Yeah, he needs 1 action to get to a 10.
So there you go, 0. Well, nope. What happened? No, it just flapped it back to me.
I just dropped it on the table.
All right, there's the card. So that'll get me to a 10. So we get
Okay.
our C.
You do. All right, so you're clearly moving into a good position to cut him off. So he's going to kind of try to juke left and get around you, go a different way. He is currently very stymied. I'll remember to put it on this time. Surprisingly, he does not succeed. All right, that'll go away. You've all pulled cards already, I'm assuming. And A, B, C, D. Oh, the hero, he will go first. He's going to be up.
Would we like to seize initiative on this, guys?
Yes.
You want to get rid of the heroes being up and the A, B, C, D?
Yeah.
I think so.
Does it hurt a little bit, though, rolling?
It does a little.
Yeah, it does.
It does a little.
That's why I asked, because I was like, let me rub it in.
I twitched just a little bit doing that.
I didn't even stab him. All right, so first we're all going to surge, and then there's a possible setback.
Which is a little better.
Yes, approved his attack. So how do those surges look?
Well,
All
the
right.
step is going to be on this one, so
Yes, it is, and that's why he's going to try to get away. Ugh. I'm just curious. I just want to do some math here. Just curious where he would have ended up. He would not have escaped if he had been up. I didn't think so. So he is going to basically kind of bounce off into a wall, and you guys are about to go and probably capture him.
All right, who's gonna roll the?
Nope.
Oh,
got it.
no, Dan already flubbed it.
Dan flubbed it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you know what? I've got a step D which I can perform. This
Yeah.
is just straight dex.
Yep. DN10.
No, are we at 10 or the 7?
We're at 10.
We're at 10 because there's so many of us.
Yeah.
The base DN.
I'm gonna end this.
See, I got an action still.
Yeah, but he's on a 4 right now, so he needs.
I'm on a 4. Yeah.
Yeah, but we only need 2 basic bonuses to get to a 10. So if somebody else has got a supporter or can trade him an adrenaline or something like that, we can get there without spending a possibility.
True.
Mike's got 2 of them. He's flush with them.
Yep, I'm flush. There we go.
That was right.
Right down the toilet, he's flush.
There we go.
All right.
Okay.
You cut him off. Please, don't hurt me.
Bite the like. Bite the like.
No, don't. Please, don't bite.
That is my line.
Sorry. I got excited. Go ahead. Tell him.
Sorry. Yes. He's like out of breath. Perhaps we can sit down for a bit.
Oh, now you want to sit down?
Yes, You can say. I mean, he ran into the wall. He's got like bruises on half his face.
I'll give him first aid.
It'll heal.
He's not wounded.
Oh, by the way, there was
Just poke the bruise and see if it really
was
hurts.
Hobeck? Did Hobeck take his second wound? You still have you're the one.
No.
You have the keeper wound.
Yeah, I still have just the 1 wound.
Okay.
So you have something for us, yes?
I was told that there were some strangers coming, and I wasn't sure why.
Doesn't get much stranger.
Yes, and I was told that they looked very violent. And I wasn't sure what you were after. I mean...
I will put on my shocked face. What?
Which looks like his normal face, but you know.
Exactly.
I put the camera up and I get right in camera below him and go bite the like. And then
And Toshiro just shakes his head.
No, I'll sit down next to him and put my arm around him and say, "We're here because you have something you've taken, and we would like it."
Could you be more specific?
Right now he's being nice. Do
You
want
have
him
a
to not
thumb-
be nice?
You have a thumb drive which has information which you're trying to sell, yes?
Give me what are you, persuading or intimidating?
I'm persuading.
Go for it.
we'll start with the carrot.
Yeah, you start with the carrot and then you go with the stick.
Toshiro will actually say that as he lets the claws out. We'll start with the carrot. If that doesn't work, we'll use the stick.
How does an 18 look?
An 18 is actually good. Yes, I know I have some information that's valuable. It was under a level 5 restriction, so I couldn't access it.
I crack my knuckles.
It's on a laptop that is being shipped to Thailand.
Oh, we gotta go to Thailand? I hear they have
the
good
ship
food.
was due to leave port yesterday. You might be able to catch it. Let's see.
So, have you already gotten paid for this said information?
No, but I was going to, whoever was able to pay, give them, and he pulls out, he actually does pull out a little kind of thumb drive, a data stack. He goes, is with this.
What is this? And
Oh
I
no,
take it
sorry,
from.
he does not. He tells you about it. He goes, there's a data stick. I gave it to a runner. The couldn't access the information, but I was able to install a virus to corrupt the drive. This here has an encryption, or excuse me, I have a stick, or had a data stick that had an encryption, and that would undo what I did, so you'd be able to then access the data that's on the computer. But I gave it to a runner. She had said, since someone violent was coming after I got a phone call, a Zuzu call, that I had to run this way, and I mean, maybe you could catch her.
Who called you?
Do realize you're quickly losing your reason to be.
No,
Rude,
no,
right?
no.
You're not being viable to us anymore. And if you're not viable to us, then my friend here gets to have dinner.
Well,
That's your
That's
cue
my
to
cue.
smile.
That's my cue to smile. Yes.
I literally actually look at you and say that. That's your cue to smile.
kind of.
I'm gonna start carrying a bottle of ketchup just for these kinds of occasions.
Well, I was, after getting paid, I was going to leave, and I've already made some arrangements to have some surgery, so I'll look different and I'll have a new identity. I could help you make it look like you ate me, but you don't actually have to do it. See, which that's good for everyone.
And I'm not feeling it. I'm not. What's the phrase you use?
Well, it's good for you because you don't have to do the extra work.
Oh, it's not work for me.
Pulling a trigger's not work.
You know what they say? When you love your job, it's not work.
Well, yes, but there's also, you don't have to then worry about criminal investigations or anything like that, because
No, I mean, I've not been worried about that before. Why would I start now? As I
Can-
let the claws slide
here
out.
is excellent. You might, if you know, if there aren't supposed to be guns and weapons here, and the arcology can detect when they go off, it might make it very difficult to leave.
Yeah, as I slide my claws out. I don't. Doesn't concern me.
You should give us the drive that you have on you.
Yeah,
And
but
possibly what money you've got
I
from
gave
it.
it to Siren. She's
You gave it to Siren.
Yes, if you move quickly, you could probably get to her.
Can I use evidence analysis to decide whether or not he's telling the truth?
You could get. He's getting very worried and sweating. You could tell he's telling the truth.
Okay.
Well, Siren.
Funny part is, I feel like I'm at home. One quest to another quest.
Right?
So let me get this straight. You've been paid. You passed off the stick to this runner named Siren. Siren, I'm assuming, is.
No, I wasn't paid yet. She was supposed to kind of protect the information and get it delivered for me.
Who'd you sell it to?
That's what I'm telling you. I haven't sold it yet.
Who are you planning on selling it to? Is that a better question?
Well, I don't know if you've heard of crap. I had it right here in front of me a minute ago. Oh no. Crap, I had it right here in front of me. It's that group you worked that you spoke to earlier.
One in the club?
Yeah.
The Ghost Syndicate. So
Yeah.
the Ghost Syndicate, they've offered good money for leads on new technologies. Lianhua Infometrics specializes in cloud-based information delivery systems to improve speed and reliability and user interface experience. Well, I knew that there was some sort of mysterious device that the lab in Japan had. And I had a contract signed by an individual named Raja Laut that called for the device's data transmission to be reverse engineered to allow for alterations. I couldn't get all the information into it, but I was able to download and get a copy, and that's what's on the laptop. I was going to sell that to the Ghost Syndicates. Money's good, but now I haven't been paid yet.
Reach in his pocket, grab for his Zuzu phone, and toss it to Zero Cool.
Okay.
How are you going to deliver this to whoever pays you?
I was going to let Siren know, and she was going to deliver it.
What's Siren look like?
He gives you a description.
And do you have her contact in that phone I point?
There's a number I'm supposed to call and leave her a message.
What kind of message? Just to...
That to tell her where to deliver it.
I'm done with him. Big guy.
No. That's everything.
Big guy.
No, that's everything.
You can have lunch, and I just start walking away.
Well, I mean, if you could call Siren and tell her to deliver the information to us.
Oh yes, I'd be happy to do that. His hand is shaking as he holds it out for the phone.
I give him the phone.
Okay. So
and I put my hand. Zyotek's not coming, but I put my hand up on Zyotek. Like, just give him a minute. Let's see how he does.
I'm sure he tastes like chicken.
I got a bottle of ketchup if he doesn't do well.
So he calls and says, yes, there are some. I'm ready for you to deliver the stick. Where do you want it delivered?
Outside the visitor office. It's the only place we know.
Outside the visitor center, you said?
I mean, that's the only place we know. You guys got a better idea?
Yeah.
Yes, outside the visitor center to who gets it?
Zyotek.
To Zyotek. He's got a lot of biomods to make him look like a lizard person.
Passphrase is
Including
bite the light.
The trouser tent tail.
Tell her the passphrase so we know it's her is bite the like.
And if you say bite the like, they'll know it's you. And you'll know it's them. Okay, that's good.
Do I overhear her saying, okay, I'll meet them there?
Even a message like he had said.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Keep his phone.
You see how easily we found you.
Yes. Well, they told you where I was. At the
Exactly.
Wait a minute.
They know how to track you, so we know how to find you.
They told you that we found you here. How do you know that? How did we find you here?
Keep in mind that we found him there.
Yes, I understand. I'm not sure what you're trying to say, though.
Take his phone. Let's go.
Yep.
That if we get betrayed, we're coming back after we kill everyone else. We're going to deal with you. New face or not. I put a slasher out, and I take a little bit of a small sample of blood. One of my dicers.
Okay.
So now we have your DNA. I'm lying. Now we have your DNA, so we don't need to know what your face looks like.
Okay, I'm cooperating.
You are, and as long as that continues, we don't have to come back and kill you.
What is DNA?
It's how we tell who he is without his face.
It's a type of dinosaur. Don't worry about it.
Trust me.
DNA? You have a dinosaur in you? Strange. Okay, I am done with him. Let us go.
Okay, you're not getting eaten today. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Find some place to clean that spot up in the back of you there.
Clean what?
That spot. You didn't wear your brown pants today.
I mean, he didn't crap his pants, but sure.
No outstanding intimidates.
Darn.
I guess we got to go hang out. I guess Zootek's got to go hang out in front of the visitor center now.
Yeah, let's make sure we don't enter the visitor center all as a group. Maybe.
Oh,
spread it out.
outside the visitor center.
You
Not
know what I'm
Oh,
inside.
we're all staked out. Yeah.
Yeah, just spread out. That way it doesn't look like we're all together.
Of course not.
So when she shows up and guns a blazing, we can
Blast them. Like you like to
avenge
do.
Zootek's death.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I like it when a plan comes together.
That's right.
Yeah. You guys head out that direction. I'll go grab Connor.
Go grab Connor.
Or whatever. Let him know that we're
He was
heading.
watching. He's watching.
He was watching the visitor center, so
the
we'll let him
visitor
know
center,
we're heading.
remember? We
We're
left
meet
him there.
outside.
Yeah. He's probably busy with some things, watching the visitor center. I don't know that he's going to be able to assist on this, unless you want to pause.
No.
and,
The point
hold
was.
Robert here next week.
The point was we're getting him so he's going wherever we go next.
Oh yeah. Meaning, if you leave, he goes with you.
Yes.
Understood. Okay. All right. That is again the end of a scene. So that is the end of scene 3.
All right. Draw back up to 4.
Yep. You guys are moving faster than usual this evening.
So what you're saying is it's Robert's fault.
No.
Does anybody want just a flesh wound?
I think Jim was trying to say something, but he's.
It's all robotic.
That said, I think we're moving faster than normal because we, are avoiding fights with our 0 possibilities.
Yeah.
We have one.
I have to discard something.
Yeah, I'm discarding a flesh wound because I don't see me needing it.
All right.
I'm gonna discard second wind.
Oh, gave me a rally. Sweet.
Oh, nice.
Let's see. I want.
Does anybody want a coup de grace? Because if not, I'm gonna discard that.
I have 2. You gave me 2. So
Remember, you can always
I was just
put it
giving
up
one
and
back to you.
Let them take it if they want it.
Well, I'm waiting for recycling. That's what I'm
Alright.
planning on recycling.
Well, okay. If you're gonna
If you
That's not
recycle,
cool.
drop it to the table now, right? Same way.
Well, unless somebody wants it, in which case they can trade me something for it, and then I will recycle something else.
Here, you will recycle this card.
I will recycle that card.
I will take that coup de grace.
But you don't want to
that
hang
was
on
in
to
my
that, so
hand
you
that
give
I had
that
to
one
give you.
possibility you've got to somebody else.
Absolutely recycle that card.
All right. Anyone else?
Mike, you already have a glory, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Then I'm gonna recycle.
Ah,
I will recycle my glory.
second chance.
Unless you want to recycle yours.
Oh no, I'll keep on to mine. It's fine.
Awesome.
All right. We're all happy with our cards.
Yep.
All right. I guess I can get rid of this. And I can get rid of that.
And we can get rid of our shot between now and then, right? Or no?
Yes. All your shock will go away.
Woohoo!
All right. So, well, that's an issue. Let me fix this real quick. They have some things marked as read aloud text. It's clearly not read aloud text.
That's shocking. Shocking, I tell you.
So you are giving her a description, right? She's wearing a black runner's outfit, has her hair in a short white bob, and you're told that she has a glowing mermaid tattoo on her neck. And as you see her kind of on the far side of the concourse, and as you do, all of a sudden you hear several weapons behind you, and it seems that some folks apparently may have been sent to deal with you. Folks you've dealt with in the past, who you thought you had cowed, but apparently you have not. They pull out weapons, and as they do, Siren, she's just going to take off running. So we're going to get to do two things at once.
Wow.
I know, don't you love that? What layer did that go to? There it is. We're going to bring that. I sent things to the wrong layer.
Okay, so the lesson here is don't leave anyone alive.
No, don't play sold out.
Okay.
I had to come up with someone that could be an ally. It can't be Ryuichi Kano because that breaks the scenario. If he sells you out, right, the scenario's kind of broken.
Yep.
And so the only other people left are ones you've made deals with. Well, these guys make a deal. They were satisfied, right?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
We've been sold out.
You've been sold out.
I mean, I could see how Kanawa would sell us out as a test. You could always frame it that way.
I thought about it. I did think about it, but I was still. Oh, Zalotech, you don't have those 7 rounds.
Oh yeah.
But I was like, I don't think that's gonna work.
This is probably a better solution.
That's what I figured.
Mm-hmm.
Because I did think about having someone try to kill you and him being like, well, I hired 2 teams. It's not my fault they came after you. But then it makes it harder, I think, to work with him throughout the rest of the scenario. So I didn't want to do that. These guys, they work just fine. And, I should see, by the way. You guys had a day to heal. Ugh, she did not. And,
Was I supposed to roll an evidence analysis?
No.
What?
I was rolling to see these 2 girls. They're both still wounded.
It was something else, Mark, because you said, "Hey, can I roll evidence analysis?" And Rod said, "Hey."
I didn't hear.
Long time ago.
Okay.
It's a while.
It's like, well, I just saw it.
I feel like I'm missing something. Is it important or
No.
Okay.
No.
So
Not at all.
Moving on.
this is not, so while the runner Siren is running, it is actually going to be she has a chase, and then you have these folks here who are trying to take you all down. So I will let you deal with whatever you would like.
Are we splitting the party?
Well, let's see what the cards roll up as to start.
Yeah, I guess we all have to decide. But I think 8 is 8 our top decks.
Yeah.
3 of us with an 8.
I mean, I should go chase after the girl because I can't exactly fight the one I want to call for a date later, right?
I mean, you could, but is she really going to appreciate that? Probably not.
I mean, does
Right.
she really want to date a guy?
I got away with
her?
it. I got away with it
Axe?
once to smack her with a a great axe. I think if I tried it a second time, I don't think she's answering the phone.
I would probably agree with you.
Wait. Is this what's the group that they sold it to? Ghost Clan? Ghost Syndicate?
Yeah. Different group than them. But...
Different group.
Oh, rats, because then she could ghost you.
So we are going to be looking at a DNA on chasing over here and stuff like that.
Well, if you want to go after Siren,
and
I'll stay here and fight these guys.
We're going to run this instead of it being a chase, it's going to be an actual DSR. So we're going to assume if you don't catch up to her in 5 rounds, she escapes. Because, well, that's what the book says to do. And we know one of the authors who helped write this book is not fond of chases.
So how are we? I mean, so what are the steps?
It is going to be mostly dexterity.
I was gonna say it's not a chase, but it's a DSR with 4 dex steps.
Which no, I'm not super fond of. The first one definitely has to be dex.
You can make maneuver in there. You can
That's what I'm looking through, because there is cutting through
find
there.
her in the crowd.
Yep. I'm going to change the font size
Hey,
here.
Mark, you do realize you're not running this game? You're actually a player in it?
Yeah, but Mark and
making sure.
Mark and I are on the same page that
Hey, Rod, you can make it a whole lot harder.
No. A DSR that has the same skill for all the steps is not interesting to play.
No,
it blows goats. I hate that. And we're also on the step that Rod more likes this more than I do. Rod's very fond of saying, okay, this is a DSR. What steps would you like to do? And let us come up with the DSR. So I'm all about volunteering skills that make sense for the steps, but.
And I don't know if I've ever told you why I feel that way, Mark.
Well, it's agency. Because
that's it exactly. Because otherwise, a DSR is technically very railroady, right? Here's your problem. I've told you the exact things you have to do. There's no player agency there whatsoever. But if you can say, hey, you know what? Tell me how you want to get a thing done. I've still given you a problem, but at least there's some player agency on.
Well, I don't see it railroady as so much as this is the problem and the steps that have to be done, and you get to accomplish those steps. But I mean, yes, I understand your point, and it does get the players more involved in deciding. It's less challenging to me that way though, because everybody's going to try and figure out, well, this is what I'm good at. How can I pound that square peg into that round hole?
She is gonna at one point cut through a clothing store, and there's gonna be lots of things to dodge. So I think maneuver probably makes some degree of sense. Round 3 says she's gonna be crossing a busy street. I think dodge works.
Dodging traffic or not getting run over.
Frogger. You got to frogger as she goes across the street.
Yeah. How about at that step D? How about persuasion to convince her not to keep running? That we're not gonna kill her.
Yeah, I can go with that.
Like the guys with the guns back behind her.
It might be on her side.
All right. So hopefully you guys can see. So I'm going to get rid of that DN8 because that's only going to be. Although it does say, hey, the throngs of people give you a -2 on the first step. So may as well change that to a 10.
Yeah.
But I went with the DN8 because of her speed.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So feeling good about that. You guys are getting attacked here. All right. All sorts of bad, right?
So as a DSR, it's not one of us chasing her down and can only perform the steps. We can still all do the steps in the DSR, even though she's running from us.
So not quite, because you have, well, you can if someone's like, yes, I am also keeping up. But if you're staying here and fighting, then you're going to get to a point where you're not able to assist because it's moved from here to over there. Similar to Mark when you were running and you had us in the club and then on the street.
Okay.
Right? Two separated interacts, so you could get to that point quickly.
Okay.
All right. Must go faster. You know what? If anything, these guys here are in front because they're mooks. Any land vehicles? We don't have land vehicles to worry about right now. And you know what? I'm going to just cover up that damage chart because we know how that works. We know how that works very well. You guys will go first, and all of them will be fatigued. Apparently, they must have had a hell of a time getting in here, and so they're all very tired. So I am going to give them some shock, while each of you decide what you want to do.
Well, who's chasing the girl and who's fighting the mooks?
Well, right now, since there isn't we could all probably aid in fighting the mooks at the moment.
Sure.
Yep. But you can always dexterity for the card,
That's
or
true.
maneuver people.
Or
you know.
maneuver for the card.
Yeah. And,
Well, you can get Dex is still that's the step that we can't do, but that's the card. That's his point is a card there.
Mm-hmm.
Maneuvers approved.
I do have a token for her, because some of it we will treat similar to a chase in that you can try to put damage on her to slow her down, et cetera, based off of steps where you are, yada, yada, yada. It assumes that she's getting a step per round. So, who would like to go first? It is you guys.
I will open up with a let's see, a blessing, and I'm going to maneuver that guy
Okay.
because that's how I roll.
Yep.
Do we have defenses for these guys?
Yeah, should from earlier, but here you go. And here you go. And here you go. So those should be on your screens now. Same as before.
Okay, so let's see with that roll.
That is a standard success.
It is a standard success on the maneuver.
Yep.
That's we will make him vulnerable. And it is a 19, so it's a good success for everybody on the decks.
Including Jim?
That includes Jim.
Shame. I mean, good for you. All right.
Everyone gets that
draws
plus
you a
one dex
card.
from him. And that draws me a card, yes.
All right. Zaotech is done. Who's next?
I will biodensity and go up to the one he's vulnerable and smack him.
All right. I will put you over here so I know where you are.
So let's see. Kinesis is 1 point less than that, so biodensity is a 10. I don't think that's going to be enough. What's his toughness? Or not his toughness, his melee?
11. His unarmed is 11.
Yep, -2, so to make it a 9. Yeah, it's a standard hit. No, I'm going to go ahead and I'll spend what I have. I know that's the only one I have, but still.
Okay.
We've been sold out. We'll get more.
As if you survive, the survivors get more.
What survivors get more? Yeah.
There we go.
Why do you think we're gonna run?
All right.
Just leave the show now.
So with a 20, that brings me up 3 points on my toughness, and that makes it a 19 to hit his. So it's still just a good hit on him, right?
Yes, his unarmed
8
is
points
11.
difference. All right, so 1 BD.
Yep. Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
His toughness is currently at a 7. Actually, against him, that's a. Yeah, it doesn't matter. And then my turn.
Yep, he goes down. All right, Tashiro's done. Ed and Hobeck are left.
Are they armed with firearms?
Yeah, he said we heard the
they,
guns.
They do appear to have Kyogo T11s. The sisters have 9mm. But so far, guns have not been fired.
I'm gonna trick one.
Okay.
I can make this work. Almost. We'll just take the guy in front of me. He can be very vulnerable.
This one here?
Yeah.
14. What's his trick? Yeah, his trick is an 8. All right, Hobeck. There's someone very vulnerable.
Yep. So I am going to go in and attack both of those guys. Yeah.
All right.
I just put the -2 because I don't have Whirlwind.
Yep. Oh, excuse me. Standard hit. On both, even with the +4 on the one who's very vulnerable. That's their number. How much damage do you do?
18.
Enough.
Yep, enough. All right. So those 3 are all down.
And I'm gonna look at the girl, and I'm gonna be like, "We don't have to do this. I thought we were gonna meet up later."
Kind of looks at you. She's like, "What?" Yeah, I don't think you can support me in the lifestyle that I deserve.
Betrayed again.
Friend zoned.
No,
No,
not
no.
even that.
That just means it's acceptable to use the full blade of the axe.
That
Hey, I'd like to date you. No, then die, bitch. Okay.
I'm cutting
friend
this
zone-
relationship off.
Friend zone is
Oh,
definitely
Feels like
a dominant
Hobeck.
zone.
Hobeck, that's not how things work here, but
Is that incel? Is that what that is? I'm pretty sure I know exactly what it means, but it seems like Hobeck's overreaction is something very similar to that. I don't know. What do I know? I've been married too long, so who knows? And I'm old. All right, so they are going to go. But since you've made it very clear that you are going to target the 2 of them and kill one of the sisters,
Rod,
they're probably both going to shoot at you.
Rod, you need to correct that quickly.
Hmm?
You need to correct that phrase quickly. You've
Um,
not been married too long. Quickly, hurry, before it's too
oh, I
late.
said I've been married too long?
Yeah, hurry.
Why? My wife doesn't watch.
No, no. He's been married too long to know what the dating rules are.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I know. I
That's
absolutely
exactly what
understood
But that's
what.
not what you said.
Yeah,
I've
that's
been-
exactly what I said. You know, Dan, you can say what you want. Let's say my wife does turn it on because you're like, oh, Rod said something terrible at time.
No,
You know,
I wouldn't do that to you.
No. But let's say you did.
Mark
She'd be
might,
like,
but I
"What?
wouldn't.
Why? But
No, because I understood exactly what he said. Because I'm like, yep, that's true.
And even still, I wouldn't get in trouble for it anyway. You've met my wife. She's like, him? I don't care what he says. Nobody cares.
Nobody's listening to him anyway.
No. It's not that nobody cares. It's that nobody listens.
No, she doesn't listen. But it's fine because I don't get in trouble.
The 12 is a standard hit. The 8 is a miss.
Okay. So the standard hit. Oh, technically it should be a 13 and a 9. I forgot to include those.
Oh, then the 9 hits.
Yay! So and the 13 is still a standard. So you get 2 packets of 13 damage each.
I will take some shock.
Okay. And this guy here is going to shoot at you, Toshiro. He unloads.
Okay.
13, I think, is your dodge, right?
13,
No, your dodge is the 9.
13, that's still standard hit to the dodge.
Which is 14. I think, for the most part, that is 1 shock for you.
No. I have a 21 toughness right now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Normally it's an 18. I was looking at the 18. All right. So just ping, ping, ping off your skin. They will not shoot at you again. And Siren,
It's your density.
who I don't know if you
I
guys.
flex as the bullet hits.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
No, this is pretend character, not real.
Boing, jiggle, 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 jiggle. Boing, jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
Have you seen, by the way, That Wonder Woman comic?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, that what's going
Sure,
on
that's
here?
what you were referring to.
That's exactly what's going on. Bing! Jiggle, jiggle.
What? You're bulletproof. Why don't you just not block them?
And then basically everyone shoots her in the boobs to make a move.
Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle.
Kind of fun.
Hee.
It is actually quite amusing.
It is, and he goes, oh, and
Yeah, and it looks like her eyes are rolling for it too.
oh
right?
yes, they absolutely are. Roll. You could hear the roll, the eye roll through the panel.
Yep. All right. Well, she is going to do a couple of things, which is that description in there? It is. So I am going to go here. Roll on the GM layer. 13 plus 1. Okay. Then, whoops. Not as So she must have some sort of weird gene mod because she kind of seems to jump up into the air and like kind of grabs onto a wall. You suspect she might be able to move very quickly. But she is definitely going to be able to kind of get out of the range of most you guys who are just shooting each other up. All right. The sounds of gunfire are going to be drawing police and guards, etc., so you should all be prepared for that in the very near future. In the meantime, I believe you've all pulled a card, or hopefully you have pulled a card, because if it bleeds, it leads. If any of you take a wound, I can pick up the next 4 drama cards, and oof. So if any of you take a wound, I get GM Fiat. The villains will go first. The heroes, which is them, will be set back.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's this
Bastards.
B and C junk?
Well, you know what?
It's more a reminder that Robert's not here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to do for the setback? I'm not going to care about these guys. I'm going to ignore them for the setback. Because all of a sudden, her updraft, she's going to begin to have some issues with that because of the tech supremacy. That's going to force her to the ground. So I think I'm going to go ahead and give you the step A as the setback.
So we can try B and C on this card?
Yeah, I think that seems fair. Because then, hey, guess what? The setback's all done. That's pretty bad for them. Or for her.
That's really
These
bad.
guys, screw it. They don't care. So you guys can go first. So we're going to say that step A is all done.
Go get her, little
Tricks
man.
approved.
Defend and trick are approved, yes.
Tell you what, let me throw some trick out there for you guys who are going to deal with these 3 people here.
All right.
I'm going to trick everybody.
Okay.
So
Minus
it's minus. Is it -4 or -2?
So 0, -2, -4.
Don't we have it? Isn't multi-thread still out there?
That's on them.
Yes.
That's
Okay.
a mod.
Okay. I think I'm okay.
So an 11, I'll get him. I'll get
It's
them.
everybody.
All vulnerable?
Absolutely all vulnerable.
All right. All 3 of them are vulnerable, and you draw a card. Who's next?
I'm not gonna wait on Hobek to take care of his relationship issues. I'm just going to move on up to these two girls. I'm going to punch the first one and strangle the second one.
Okay.
Mike, do you plan on going after the
Yes.
DSR steps? Okay.
I apparently am not doing either one of them.
Nope. You can instead take 2 shock and
Mm-hmm.
become very stymied.
Yep.
Well,
Jim, you can have
that's
these dice back.
it's clearly because you got in my way.
Yeah, it has to be.
So here's the question:
That's
should you
motto.
actually think that you should take the shock because you failed, and then you should take the shock because of the tech supremacy? So I think you're getting 4 shock there, Dan.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to go up there, and I am going to all-out attack both of them.
If you feel you must.
So +2.
So
I don't know
the
if you're
moral
gonna
of the
get
story
it.
here, folks, is don't get in between a man and his girl.
You're not pulling punches anymore.
That's correct. They have made me angry.
Well, that's going to miss, Jim. So clearly, they are currently vulnerable.
Right. I forgot that part. So
You put a +2.
right, because I figured I'm all out attacking, so it was +4. I'm attacking 2 of them, so that
Yeah,
made
but
it.
remember I've said I'm not. I'll let you all out attack one person, but you can't take the very vulnerable
Okay.
twice. So which one is
Yeah,
it?
yeah. Well,
Right.
I'm all attacking the girl who's not, taking my phone calls.
Which one was that? They're twins.
Sure.
I think it was Marie.
It's that one.
I think it was Maisie, but
Daisy. Okay. I'm gonna put you.
that's fine.
Sorry.
All right. In which case, that's fine. So I should have been a 0. So that's really what you're saying is that's a 7 and an 11 to attack.
Both of which would miss because they're looking at a 13 on our
13. That's fine. You know what? Here you go.
If you feel you must.
All right. I will not put the bonus this time.
And you should have the -2, right? Because it's 2 targets.
Oh, he's hitting the 1 because he's all outing.
Well, the 2 targets is
getting the all out here, and then
the
here.
2 targets is canceled by them both being vulnerable.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
So 14 here, standard hit. 18 on Maisie is a good. How much is your standard?
Well, with a coup de grace?
That'll add to both. So 1 bonus die and 2 bonus dice.
And you start with an 18, right?
I do start with an 18.
This is gonna hurt.
So here's the 1 bonus dice.
Oof. Man, Wilbeck doesn't like it when you friend zone him.
Hobeck's not good at breakups.
And
Yeah,
there's the
just
2
do that whole
bonus
breakup
dice.
thing.
All right, they are down.
Hobeck is not saying let's just be friends.
No, he's not.
I got better things to do right now.
All right, so that goes to there. Yeah, that was with an axe.
Oh, yeah.
He did.
I
He
don't
cut
think
all
any
the.
of us have actually shot anything, have we?
No.
No,
No.
but just he's swinging an axe.
The cops are
Heads
still
flying.
No.
Blood is hurting.
Self-defense.
Yeah, but
They had
we
all
haven't fired any guns, so
No, all of them had.
yeah.
But when the guards arrive and see Hobeck covered in blood and some headless corpses at his feet, they might still draw conclusions.
Well, Hobeck's going to be leaving here in a second anyway. He's going to chase down the spider girl.
Oh yeah.
All right, Hobeck, you're all done.
Yes.
I'm going to close the Summer Sisters. They are done with our story. Toshiro Zaotek.
Toshiro's already gone, remember? He failed.
He failed.
Oh,
He
yeah.
disconnected.
Zaotek.
I did disconnect, but I failed.
I'm going to do that step B and C.
All right, so we're gonna put you up here now to
Mhm.
chase her away.
Yep. So with the multi-thread, don't worry about the multi-action, and I will push a button.
Ugh, that's terrible.
You want to add something else to push that button with?
Or a
Like
second
second
chance.
Second chance would be best.
Yeah.
Give me anything you want.
Well, I'll give you the thing that I have because I only have a
Give me
car.
the thing that I have. That's a good trade.
That's what I need.
Much better.
Yeah, because your
My
dodge.
dodge is also a 9. Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
Did you do 2 steps or 1?
2. He did 2.
Oh, he moved
gave
you to
2.
C. Okay.
Yep,
He
yep.
did 2, but he's got the gene mod that lets him not have to take the -2.
Ignore the
no,
multi-action penalty. Mm-hmm.
All right. Was that everybody?
I think so.
Okay. Well, Holbeck, he's going to start kind of moving in this direction, but he is also going to shoot at Holbeck, since you just killed his friends. And
To be fair, that is a standard hit.
yeah, but 14 damage doesn't do much to you.
I mean, it's shock.
Yeah, that doesn't do much to you. All right, I believe that's all of you.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right.
It is not enough for you to get your GM Fiat if that's what you're looking for.
That's what he was
I
looking
get my
for.
GM Fiat from the wounds you dealt to the ladies.
What?
Any character.
Bingo. Any character.
Because it doesn't say heroes, or it doesn't say Storm Knights.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So I had already figured. I was like, oh, I just looked. Oh crap! I drew one too many. So this goes away because it dealt me one and then run out. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna be nice and get rid of that card 40 that nobody likes.
Of course you are.
Oh yeah, that's very nice. Appreciate that.
Honestly, I'm okay with it because it would come up on the time where we're on the hero line anyway, so it's okay.
And yeah, I'll get rid of this ABCD card as well. We don't need that. Oh, yeah. So, step D. You know what? See, the whole nobody cares. Oh, now at the end of the round, the security troopers are going to be showing up because there was gunfire. So let me throw them on here. And there you go. Ah, I did not put the thing on it. No point to showing you the defenses if I'm not actually showing you the defenses, is there?
Mm-hmm.
36 away from a fix.
Count it down.
All right, there you go. You should be able to see it now.
Huzzah.
Yeah, that's one thing I've gotten good at doing is that part. So, yes, again, you guys all have obvious weapons. He's bloody, yada, yada, yada. You can expect that they will be shooting at you, pursuing you, etc.
So they see us at this point?
Oh, yes. Yeah, we've had 2. This is the 3rd round, yeah. Yep. And you guys have a critical problem, but you do get to go first. Now, bear in mind, if you fail this critical problem, you are back at step A.
But we do have a step D.
If you get it, it is a step D.
Mm-hmm.
Would
Would you like me to do that first, or do you want to do other things? Villains.
No, do it first. Go for it.
Right. Hey, we're just trying to It's okay. We're fine. You can trust us.
We're not with those assholes.
We're not one of those jerks over there. There's a 16.
You know what? She just saw how you brutally murdered those two twins. So yes, she will
I totally didn't do it. But...
hand you the stick and say it's fine. Right? She kind of holds it up in her hand and it floats a little away. She's like, I'm going to send it that direction, and I'm going to go that direction. You're copacetic.
I can't. I can't play
perfectly.
romance on her.
Perfectly copacetic.
Well, you're not in that scene with her right there. Remember, because you guys have been separated.
Yeah, we were fighting.
I mean, if you want to trade it over to me, I can do it. We're separated. We're good. Got to keep it separated.
Right, you gotta keep separate.
I'm not opposed to trading it to you if Rod will let us, but I don't think you will.
Yeah, fine.
Jim, I was totally playing romance on your girlfriend if she survived, but she didn't.
No, and I was gonna be like, all right, so now, right, for you to do that, like, you have to get her away from these security guards. Is what I was preparing to do to you, Mark.
No, as she leaves. So remember.
But she's dead now, so
no,
she's dead to him.
Oh no, a siren.
You say your thing.
Yeah, bite the like. Like the bite, and then I'll just turn and go.
Yeah, and she kind of uses her TK and kind of flings it one direction and takes off in the other. But she's not throwing it to, like, she's throwing it to buy time to get away.
Yeah,
it's pretty clear to you.
Yeah.
Her goal, not die. All right. So that's you. Everybody else, who would like to go?
I was prepared to make it my goal too.
I know, Mark.
Might not work completely on my end, but I'm going to point at the guy who's leaving, yell out that he's got a gun. At the same time, I'm going to try to strangle him. So
with yelling out that he has a gun, is there like a skill in there that you're trying to do?
I was going to use persuasion, which is not going to go anywhere unless I roll really, really freaking good. Persuasion's only a 5, it is untrained. I am not charismatic whatsoever.
Okay. Trying to convince one of the security guards to go after him instead of you guys.
Yeah, because I have no weapon visible.
Okay.
I don't want to do this. I guess I need to roll persuasion because I'm not trained in it, but it won't blow up. If I roll strangle, it could possibly blow up. So I don't want to do that.
That's correct. You would roll. Yeah, you want to roll the unskilled.
Or you want me to roll them separately and just.
Yeah. One test.
All right.
Don't forget, you are also very stymied. Oh, you have that on there.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. That is not, unfortunately, that is not going to succeed. But the good news.
Anybody got anything I can add to that?
I think I have a no. I don't. Never
I could trade a drama to you.
All right, you want a coup de grace or the rally?
Throw me the rally.
All right.
Yeah, but I mean, you're so far behind with.
But you are,
only
you are super far behind it.
I mean,
you
10 more on top of that.
25, you get a 9, so it's 6 more.
Yeah.
What's
So
that?
We'll stick with the failure, but what is that?
It all depends on what's
The
the strangulation is.
In my strangulation. Strangulation is a kinesis of 15, so it's a 9-point difference. So it's only a 12 against his. What did I say that was? Willpower mind?
Against him?
Yeah.
All right. He will take 4 shock, because that is a good success.
He'll take 3 shock, because outstanding is what gives the 4.
Okay. Sorry, right. 2, 3, 4, not 2, 4, 6.
Yeah.
All right. That is not technically a multi-action because the persuasion did not succeed.
Well, darn.
It does not draw a card. But he is taking shock and coughing now. Who's next?
Yep. They have guns on me and gonna shoot me.
The security guards?
Yeah.
They have truncheons, but hearing gunfire, they have their Kyogos out, and they see an axe-wielding
God.
maniac
Hey, I'm not frenzied yet.
whose gene mods have clearly malfunctioned and sent him over the edge. This is some sort of gene psychosis.
I will attack 2 of them for non-lethal.
Stand down, stand down. All right, go for it. You're attacking the cops. Check.
I don't think I'm gonna have much of a choice.
Run
I need
away.
to take them out before they wound me, and then I'm really gonna kill them.
I'm gonna kill them more.
A 17 is going to be a good success.
I am 18 or 19 base with a good.
Okay, down to go.
And
Anything
yes,
else?
it is quite clear that I'm not using the blade.
Sure, because that matters to police officers.
No, I know, but
Okay.
they're not
And-
headless.
No, they are not.
I mean, it means they can think about it later.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, they're
What would you like to
concussed,
do, Ed
but they
Dillinger?
still got their heads.
Ed's gonna
Mhm.
try and trick them.
Who?
I'm gonna try and trick 2 of the cops.
Okay. Not this guy over here, though.
No, not that guy over there. I'm running at the cops, Han Solo style, screaming like I'm gonna shoot him and kill him. And
So
they've seen
make one shoot the other?
I'm gonna trick them both. I'm not shooting anybody.
Oh, okay. I thought you were trying to multi-action to get the card.
Oh, is it multi-action?
Yeah.
It is.
It is multi-action.
When you said running towards him, that's why I thought that's what you meant.
Then I'll run towards them to trick the cops and shoot the other guy.
Okay. -4.
Yeah, -4. I know.
You got it.
Fire combat is 2 lower than my trick. I will use my fire combat. So -4 all total.
Mm-hmm.
That's not good enough for me to even attempt it, I don't think. Oh,
So you would get a delta of a 7, which would be a standard hit on the dodge.
I will do it because
Right? And I think you said it was a 2-point differential, so that puts you at a 13 trick. I think you'd be successful.
I'm going to be successful.
Okay.
I'm absolutely going to be successful.
Well, you don't have to go for it, technically, if you don't want to. All right. So, an 11, what's your damage, your base shooting?
15.
What?
15.
All right, so he goes down. That's going to have a couple of effects in just a moment. And that was a 13 on the trick?
Yeah, I was trying to get for a player's call so they would run away.
Well, you have a good. So
Do you need a drama? Do you need a drama?
If you want to give it to me,
Let's see. 16 goes what? 26 minimum, which is a +9 instead. So you go to
you'd go up by
16.
6, get you to a 17.
that's
Mhm.
the number I need.
It
Is
is.
that the number you need?
Yeah,
Alright, I'll
that's
put
the
it on the
number I
table.
need. All right.
Totally
You
worth
want,
Whatever. Not the romance,
not the romance. Okay.
because I already have one of those. I was gonna do the same thing. I was just a round behind.
All right, there you go. So let's try.
Oh, you didn't have it in
possibility.
your pool when she ran away?
Hmm.
Oh. Shame. Shame, Mike.
I know that happens.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I drew it when he was before he was.
You
gonna
want to
go.
roll in case you hit glory?
I hit the number.
You did. They take off running. All right. Well, first, as soon as that guy goes down, the effect is that our sold out is resolved. Each of you can draw 3 Pan Pacifica possibilities.
Ooh.
All right, and before
Yeah,
we...
well, the 2 of them technically had possibilities that they didn't get to use. So, but and I decided to have them check for the healing after I had decided the number of possibilities. I forgot
Now,
they were.
before we're completely out of combat here, I do want to play the rally.
Well, we are completely out of combat.
Wow.
I mean, the last person has just exited the board, I'm afraid.
Should have dropped that while I was doing my thing, because we were still technically in combat while I was resolving everything.
Yeah, I just don't want to interrupt anybody.
Be a little ruder next time.
Oh, thank you. I'll try.
All right. That, it is 10 to 11. That is a good spot for a pause.
Mm-hmm.
We have the drive.
We actually have possibilities again.
We have the decryption. We have the decryption
Yeah.
drive. We don't have the actual.
We
We have the
we
stick
still
with
gotta
all
get the
the
computer.
data on it.
You
We
have the stick
virus
to
drive.
Yes, to decrypt
Yeah.
the computer, and you are told where that is. And so what we're going to do is pick up with where that's kind of going.
Yeah, we got to go get the computer.
You do.
Mhm.
So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us this evening. As of right now, we don't know for certain if we'll be back next Wednesday. We'll have to wait and see. Kind of play it by ear. But when we do return, let's see what happens next. What kind of trouble we can cause, is how much more social media is our lizard friend going to get involved in. If you can't wait till then, we have Saturday night for our GUI reincarnate, and should be back on Monday for our Cape City Chronicles as well. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, we're in this adventure called life together, so please keep that golden rule in mind. Treat those around you the way you like to be treated yourself. And with that, have a good week.
Remember what Zaotech says.
Bite the
Bite
light.
that like.